our additive enriched 3-in-1 action formula. Powerful. It cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption. Thank you for keeping faith with this new formula. And this new formula also reduces CO2 emissions. Do you know what CO2 is? If you don't know CO2, it means Charlie, the science, you didn't take it well. CO2. Godfrey, do you know CO2? Carbon dioxide. Which one is H2O? Water. Charlie, you pass. You pass the exam. Hey, 2 parts of oxygen, 1 part of carbon. Mercy and atonement. We will drive sun and reduce carbon emissions. Also, Fidelity Bank says, whatever it is you want to do to add value to this world, remember that your efforts are conspiring positively to make your plans happen. Today, a boy, tomorrow, a man. Today, a girl, tomorrow, a woman. Today, a houseboy, tomorrow, a master. Oh my God. This is the Ghana story. I tell you, you know, it's 20 years ago, test transmission. Today, Charlie just taking over the airwaves. 20 years ago today, where were you? October. I know what you were doing. You were preparing to start your first job. Fidelity Bank Ghana, we will inspire your success and collaborate with you every step of the way. Believe with us. Ebefa. You know, sometimes people say Charlie Ghana and I don't know what to say. Look, 20 years ago, I didn't know say but today it is better than it was 20 years for me. So Charlie, go be. You know, if we keep working. Because sometimes you don't see the change, but you have to keep working.
Yeah,
I think you used to say it in French.
Yeah,
beaucoup. MP. They said little by little, the chicken drinks the water. How do you say it in French? MP, le coq drink the water. No, MP. There's something they say, something and oh, you don't know that. Please, the people do French. Little by little, the chicken drinks the water. How do you say it in French? MP.
Les uns en face et en face.
No.
It sounds like that.
The water is E.
Yes.
Where is Nathan when you need it? When you need Nathan, where is it?
Poco a poco and something.
No. It's MP. The chicken drink the water.
It's maison la face.
There are kids listening with their parents in their car.
Somebody will send it to me. Somebody will send it to me this morning.
MP.
Somebody said,
Me, when I wrote BC, I got 2 in French.
You got 2.
So if you give BC, you are getting 2. BC, I got 2. Not 1, I got 2. So that
no, Charlie, this is not good.
Petit à petit, le coq boit le.
Le coq?
No, he's using
Google Translate.
I thought it's MP. Okay, le petit à petit, le coq boit, B-O-I-T. Le.
Better than both disgrace. So you said as the answer, okay?
Very disgraceful.
Who copied?
I should tell us something.
Yeah, but I've decided not to use it. You don't want to over rely on technology. There's also a danger in that. So this time around,
you even grew up near French people. You can't speak French to save your life.
Hey, garçon.
One day we'll do the show in French.
I know, right?
Yes.
Let's
start with the Ghanaian Times.
Let's start with the Ghanaian Times this morning, while people supply us the right answer. Illegal mining menace. Stop Galamsey fight. Blame game. That's coming in from Professor Boateng, who is looking really, really smart on the front page of the Ghanaian Times this morning. Also, upcoming polls, we are fully prepared for elections. This coming in from IGP George Ekufu Dampare. Right. And then also, don't undermine electoral process and subvert the will of the electorate. This is Togbi Salu III speaking to politicians. And then we are told that Zoom Lion strikes a 40 million euro waste management deal with a German company.
Daily Guy.
Or 2 German companies.
Right. Daily Graphic this morning. Election not religious contest. GPCC to political parties. And independent media regulation vital for clean election. Professor Berger. Ashanti Bauxite Limited unveils mine refinery plans. And Zoom Lion Nigeria secures €40 million waste management deal.
Let me take you to the Chronicle. Jospon takes Nigeria market by storm, and still talking about that €40 million mega deal. Also, economy back to pre-COVID era. This is a minister talking, the deputy minister responsible for finance here on the front page. Organized labor strike collapses. That's the question they are coming with. And then also the central region will become tourism center under Alan Cash. They are quoting the running mate of Alan Cash.
Bernard, we understand torrential rains cut off Nandom in Wa. This is on the back page of Daily Graphic. But if you come to the front page of Daily Analyst, Galamsey Bruhaha, nationwide strike in limbo as Ghana Medical Association pulls out. Galamsey fight government to deploy river guards soon. Abu Jinapo is revealing Shan ethnocentric comments. NCCE tells political parties Ghana's urban population to reach 70% by 2050. And 19 more protesters granted bail. This is Democracy Hub.
The news center says Ghana eyes regional tech skills hub with digital youth hubs in Accra, Cape Coast, Kumasi, and Tamale. Comes with a photograph of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the vice president. Also on the front page this morning, police recruitment exams set for Saturday. And Northern Region sees major progress in education, health, roads, and other infrastructure.
The big one for Republic Press is Bakavomawo in limbo as bail request falls flat. Ghana returns to international financial markets after successful €13 billion bond restructuring. Now, Akpalu is confident of victory after 2 prophetic dreams. Meanwhile, keep 2024 presidential election prophecies private. Opoko United clergy, and God is not in charge of elections. Otabel challenges status quo. GMA defies labor strike, urges members to work on.
The Informer says this morning organized labor cracks over Galamsey strike as GMA opts out. Also on the front page, election 2024, Akufo-Addo Napo appeal to Adventist Church to balance religion with civic responsibility.
Daily Guide this morning, we won't join anti-Galamsey strike. GMA here comes with a photograph of Dr. Frank Serebo. I will make Obuasi like Joe Berg. Kofi Enin is speaking. GRA chair touts digitalization benefits. Good luck. Jonathan praises election security measures.
The new publisher says Bishop Adai-Mensah writes, history of Galamsey. 19 illegal miners were killed and their bodies dumped into unused mining pits. Also on the front page, Afenyo Marking meets a Futu fisher folk. He's seen here wearing some duku. And doctors not joining organized labor strike. If you go to the Herald
says Medical Association president faces impeachment over unilateral Galamsey strike boycott. Military keeps senior retired officers beyond mandatory age limit. NPP plus to buy out Ekuadonko and Kofi Apalu out of 2024 elections as Chairman Wontumi threatens to shift NDC's ballot position. And there are highlights of NDC and MPP manifestos on education here. Okujeto Ablakwa and Dr. Clementa Park hit back at Napo on LGBTQ plus curriculum in basic school. And then Herald says, coming up, Fidelity Bank caught up in Dubek's rot at ECG.
The Ghanaian publisher says Jospon Group, again, €40 billion deal that is signed with the German entity or 2 German entities. Also, the story about the GMA not taking part in, at least it says it has not issued a roadmap. So it's not different. It's different from saying we are not taking part.
And there's also a lot of different stories here around the association calling members calling on, taking on the president and all of that.
And finally, for me, the Daily Searchlight says election 2024, a Mahama victory would amount to a constitutional coup. That's Ken Crunchy still on his campaign, wanting the Supreme Court to decide his matter before the elections. And Birim Central MCE refutes allegations.
Now, let me take you online. Channel1news.com. GAU directs members to stay home over organized labor's nationwide strike.
Oh, really? They have also spoken?
They are joining strike. PU TUC joins organized labor's nationwide strike.
Boy.
CPP flag bearer slams NDC MPP over Ghana's economic crisis.
Oh, sorry.
And then GMA member files petition for removal of Frank Sribo as president over the issue we just read. Meanwhile, there are a few more stories on citynewsroom.com. This one, I'm sure it will make you angry. Doom saw imminent in Konongo as Galamseyers invade Gridco site within northern Ashanti mines.
Can you imagine that?
Is that reckless?
It's their right. They have economic livelihood. Charlie? So that's the story. This is the lead story actually. Doom saw imminent in Konongo as Galamseyers invade Gridco site within northern Ashanti mines, and we all look on. Meanwhile, small-scale miners to protest against organized labor strike. That's also on the front page. And then, as I read, GAU directs members to stay off work on Thursday. And then SDA Church is also lamenting contaminated water bodies affecting baptism.
So they should do something about it.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church is leading the line. The priests, the traditional priests are also leading the line. So
and this one is a very troubling one. Hit and run driver flees after fatal accident on Kanda Highway.
He should be arrested.
Oh, he ran away.
No, we have cameras all over the city.
They should catch him.
Yes.
Yeah. And then a few more stories. UTAG Eugene votes in support of organized labor's nationwide strike. I'll give you an overview of those issues. Now, let me just take you across the continent briefly.
Okay.
So the big story in Kenya is that MPs have voted to impeach their deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. Charlie. So that's a major issue there. And then in the Western world, there's a Category 5 storm approaching Florida. Places like Tampa are reeling, preparing. Some are running away and doing all kinds of things because, you know, those hurricanes are quite serious. Let's get into the details, starting off with the latest on Galamsey.
Okay.
I think the Ghanaian Times leads with Professor Douglas Boating saying we should not kill ourselves over Galamsey.
Yeah, so the story is on page 12 of the newspaper and is talking about blame game. Now, Kingsley Asari reporting for the Ghanaian Times says the board chairman of the Minerals Income Investment Fund, MIIF, Professor Douglas Boating, has stated that blame game and accusation of the government will not address the Galamsey menace, bedeviling the country. Now, he therefore has called for collaboration of all stakeholders in the country to help tackle and end Galamsey in the country. Now, speaking at the boardroom governors summit in Accra yesterday, Professor Boating said government alone could not be blamed for the Galamsey menace. Now, he expressed concern about the continuous destruction of the country's rivers, forests and farmlands through the activities of illegal miners, saying there soon will be no farmlands for farming and potable water for drinking as a result of the pollution of the country's land and water.
Let me give you a few Galamsey stories here. So the first one, GAU directs members to stay off work on Thursday. So this is in solidarity with the strike. The General Agricultural Workers Union is asking their members to embark on a nationwide strike starting tomorrow, October 10. The decision comes after government failed to address organized labor's demands regarding Galamsey.
The GPRTU2, or is it concerned driver? One of them.
So I'm giving you the second one. The second one has to do with University of Ghana UTAG, who have voted in support of organized labor's nationwide strike. Now, the University of Ghana chapter of UTAG has thrown its weight behind organized labor's planned industrial action on October 10. In a decisive vote, 355 members, which is 80%, supported the strike, while 88 opposed it out of the 443 who cast their vote.
Powerful.
Now, the other one is Nagrat. The Nagrat president is urging government to gauge the nation's mood amid looming labor protests. This is on my journal line. As the October 10 deadline for the nationwide strike looms, Angel Kabanu, president of Nagrat, has urged government to be more attuned to the nation's mood. In an interview on PM Express, he expressed concern over government's handling of the ongoing Galamsey and its failure to declare a state of emergency as demanded by organized labor, of which Nagrat is a part. Mr. Kabanu was emphatic about the urgency of the situation, pointing out that the time for mere word had passed and it was now time for decisive action. Now, I'm still giving you more. The GMA, however, and what the GMA is saying, I think, as you rightly pointed out, this is the statement they released. They say that they are in solidarity with organized labor, but they will not announce a roadmap for a strike. You know, when doctors go on strike, it's a different ball game. So the Ghana Medical Association has announced that while standing in solidarity with organized labor in its fight against illegal small-scale mining, it will not participate in the planned nationwide strike on October 10. In a press release issued on October 8, following an internal meeting, GMA clarified that
the full statement. You see,
okay, I have a statement here.
Because
I have a statement here.
Yeah.
Important notice to Ghana Medical Association members.
Yes.
All right. This statement is dated October 8, which is yesterday. The Ghana Medical Association, GMA, has not declared a roadmap for an industrial action.
Exactly.
Therefore, all members are expected to continue providing full services without interruption. The GMA, however, is in solidarity with the organized labor in this fight against Galamsey. Now, this is the key point that you are raising. The National Executive Council will give further information where necessary. Some people have interpreted that to mean we won't go on strike. You are right. This is the real statement. So basically, because a strike is a roadmap, there are processes to go through.
Yes.
And as I said, doctors' strike is serious.
Yeah, of course. The law protects them.
So I think that the statement speaks for itself, and we should not put any twist on it. Let me give you two more Galamsey, which I know you are interested in. SDA Church.
Yes.
They are not getting water to do baptism. So it's affecting their evangelism. But this one is more serious. Doom saw imminent in Konongo as Galamseyers invade Grico site within northern Ashanti mines. 3 troubles, 1 God. Now, Galamseyers in Konongo, Ashanti, are posing a serious threat to power supply in parts of Ashanti and Eastern regions. The illegal miners have invaded the northern Ashanti mines concession, where Gridco substation pylons are located, putting critical infrastructure at risk. A Gridco substation situated within the operational area of northern Ashanti mines is now under threat due to the ongoing Galamsey activities, which have compromised several pylons. This situation raises the possibility of power outages affecting Konongo Township and surrounding communities. Despite efforts of the Mine Security Task Force, illegal mining continues to persist in the area. The mining company has expressed frustration, noting that their attempts to engage local security agencies, including Municipal Council MUSEC, in the Ashanti Regional Council REGSEC, have been unsuccessful. In a recent escalation, the mining company's task force was attacked by armed individuals, resulting in injuries and damage to property. The situation continues to pose a serious challenge to both mining operation and the region's power supply.
And you are there demonstrating in support of Galamsey.
So the Small Scale Mines Association say, no, they are not supporting Galamsey. They are saying that they are against a blanket ban on all small-scale mining.
No, I understand.
Because they are the legal guys.
No, I understand. There's
There
a
was a
video
different-
I've seen.
there's a
Oh, sorry, that's a different town.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's Amenfi West.
Where
Yes,
some
yes,
women
yes,
and-
yes.
They don't know what is coming to them. They are doing it, and they believe that it is in their very best interest.
So that's a summary of the Galamsey story.
No, Bernard, I have one here.
You have one more?
Say Gihok is threatening its staff that if they join the strike, they are going to be sacked. The managing director of Distilleries Limited, Maxwell Kofi Juma, has warned employees against joining in the upcoming strike planned by organized labor. Now, Mr. Juma says that the issues prompting the strike are national concerns and do not directly affect Gihok.
Really?
There's a quote here. If you like, don't report to work. Anyone who joins them will be sacked.
I'm not sure he has read it.
I'm saying this on authority. There are labor laws in the country. Let the issue be a national concern, not Gihok's concern.
Well, you know, Gihok uses water to do his distillation and all the
they
things.
use
he does.
water or not.
I'm not sure he understands the issues. Let me take you to the Ghanaian Ghanaian publisher. Story quickly. The minister responsible for sanitation has spoken. You know, we've been calling on her to speak. So she's spoken, and she's quoted here saying, okay, the story says, Madam Lydia Sayram Hassan, Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, has appealed to stakeholders to unite and develop a holistic solution devoid of politics to combat illegal mining in the country. Now, she said a fight against illegal mining was not a battlefield for blame games, but for all stakeholders, including the government, opposition, political parties, civil society organizations, traditional rulers, and religious groups, among others, to come together to address the national problem. It's on page 2 of the Ghanaian public.
Now, apart from that, the other stories making the rounds.
NPP plots to buy out Ekuadonko and Kofi Akpaloo on.
Why do you call it Ekuadonko and not Ekuadonko? It's like the sort of Ekuadonko.
Yeah, Ekuadonko.
It's Ekuadonko.
Okay.
But people make it Equiadonko for whatever reason. Anyway, what are the story?
So reports making the rounds within the governing New Patriotic Party suggest that it is seeking to buy out some of the one-man political parties who have made it onto the 2024 presidential ballot paper. The goal is to move its bitterest rival, the NDC, and its flag bearer John Mohammed's number 8 position on the ballot. The Ashanti Regional MPP chairman Bernard Entribo Osiako, alias Chairman Wontumi, gave a hint of his party's plot with a bold threat, declaring his intention to shift the NDC from their current 8th position on the ballot paper to 6th and 7th position. This, he claims, is to prove his influence and political might. Okay.
All right, let's move on to other
Let's do
story.
some economy related story. If you go to page 2 of the Chronicle, there's a story, the economy back to pre-COVID era. And the story is by Maxwell Ofori and says the government has outlined some of its achievements since taking over the administration of the nation in 2017. Now they go on to talk about a number of things, and then in the story they say that Deputy Minister for Finance, Dr. Alex Ampabing, who made the presentation on the state of the Ghanaian economy, announced that the economy was back to the pre-COVID-19 era. Now, according to him, the economy, which suffered hugely due to the pandemic, has recovered and witnessed 3 successive periods of positive economic growth.
Now let's go to the courts. 2 big stories there. We are told that the 53 protesters have been granted bail with the exclusion of the leader of the Democracy Hub, Bakavomawo. That story is on Channel 1 News, and it says 52 Democracy Hub protesters granted bail. Vomawo still detained, and that's basically what the story says. On Monday, 21 of the protesters were granted bail, followed by the release of 19 more in the early hours of today, October 8. The final group of 12 were granted bail later in the day, bringing the total number of released people to 52. However, we are told that tensions rose as police reportedly attempted to disperse a crowd that gathered, leading to confrontation and subsequent arrest of protesters. That led to all of these arrests.
Okay. And quickly on another story, we are told that court orders destruction of 256 wee bags at Bundasi, and at least 256 sacks of marijuana have been burnt at Bundasi in the Greater Accra region following a court order. Now, officials from the Narcotics Control Commission, the Drug Law Enforcement Unit of the Ghana Police Service, and the Registry of the Circuit Court in Accra and the media basically witnessed the destruction. And quickly, on O'Reilly, we're told that O'Reilly's school murder case referred to the Attorney General for advice. And that story is also on page 3 of the Ghanaian Times. Says the police have notified the district court in La that a duplicate docket concerning the O'Reilly Senior High School murder case has been sent to the Attorney General's office for advice. Now, the move is intended to allow the AG's office to provide advice on
election, not religious contest. GPCC to political parties. Daily Graphic. Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council has admonished political parties not to make this year's general election a religious one. It said it had observed with great concern recent religious and sectarian campaign messages being advocated and promoted on political party platforms at the religious gatherings. There's a quote here. We therefore find it unacceptable and unhelpful that some parliamentary candidates and religious leaders are campaigning and advocating voting by the electorate to be along religious lines. So GPCC is cautioning against
a few more stories quickly. Thousands throng Accra streets to demand passage of anti-gay bill. This story says that Ghanaians took to the streets to demand the swift passage of the anti-gay bill, officially known as the Promotion of Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill. The demonstrators waving placards and chanting slogans marched through the city's main thoroughfares, calling on the Attorney General and the Chief Justice to expedite the hearing of the case on the bill, on the cases on the bill, so that the president could approve it. And of course, some background is given in the story as well.
The thing is that the registry has announced that
there's a hearing on October 17th.
Yes, Thursday, October 17th.
So basically, they've given a date for the hearing. Now,
but the people should file their processes.
Finally,
the Parliament, the Attorney General.
Okay. The Vice President of Kenya has been impeached by Parliament in what is becoming a very murky situation. Rigathi Gachagua denies accusations of corruption and practicing ethnically divisive politics. But Kenyan MPs voted to impeach him in what is being described as a very, very...
I think 281.
Yes,
44
so 44 MPs voted against, 281 adopted the 11-charge impeachment motion. He becomes the first Kenyan deputy president to be impeached by the National Assembly, the country's Senate to decide if he gets outside. So it's a two. It's like the US system. It's not a one house. Do we need two houses?
Well, I mean,
sometimes to weigh issues.
Yeah, I think sometimes I tilt
There's
towards
merit
that
in it,
idea, especially because as the Council of State appears to have become.
So you have one which is maybe an assembly of district chief executives or something.
No.
How do you put it?
You see, the
or one is voted for, one is appointed.
Something
kind
like
of thing.
We can
so House of Lords, House of Commons, kind of
so
thing.
You see, the Council of State. I agree with those who say that perhaps we should convert it
into some legislative something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think about that. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Caleb. Citi Business News is next.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time when you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
Go.
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Charlie, today the matter will catch me. I received urgent order from my online store. Customer wants 10 pieces sharp. But my wahala be delivery. Stress so me too. I no get order in weeks. So then I make slow. Charlie, I decide to deliver this thing myself. Quiet. I was willing to trust my small tired car like that. But boy, I no even leave my area where the whole place full of snow. Engine kaput, pasca. As the boys they help me push the car off the road, where I look up and raise my head, where I see for Fidelity Bank billboard top. This too just be chapter. Ebefa mpa. Then Norma Vim come. Listen, I dog the sadness and find Okada fast. I deliver all the goods, collected my money, and even got referrals from this customer. Ebefa mpa. At Fidelity Bank, we believe you can achieve your dreams. Believe with us. Ebefa.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangerine. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Citi Business News at 7. Latte has the details. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Hello to you out there. Welcome to the breakfast edition of Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Goel and Access Bank. Coming up this morning, Ghana to attract more private sector investment as government hints of addressing rising debt of state-owned enterprises. Also, Minerals Commission grants approval to Atlantic Lithium for a Woya project, a move significant for the construction phase of the flagship venture. Plus, poultry farmers in the northern region still facing shortage of feed months after dry spell reduced production of grains. My name is Snee Latte, grateful for tuning in. Details of our stories now. Government has hinted of plans to address rising debt levels of state-owned enterprises to attract more private sector investment. The Ministry of Finance has been working to secure cabinet approval for a bill that will set limits on the debt levels of public sector entities, particularly SOEs. At the inaugural boardroom governance summit here in Accra, Sector Minister Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam stressed the need to manage the debt levels to sustain economic growth.
My ministry is working to seek cabinet approval for a bill that will ensure that we put limits on our debts. And SOEs in particular have critical role to play in order for us to maintain sustainable debt levels that will incentivize private sector investment for the growth of the economy. Because SOEs continue to leave the government with contingent liabilities that balloon our debt levels. And that is not good. And this is why I want to use this opportunity to call on board members who are here with us to be very vigilant when you are considering our proposals for facilities to undertake projects. Let's make sure that we do due diligence. Let's make sure that we negotiate effectively for the government. Let's make sure that we do not leave the government with contingent liabilities, as that will defeat our purpose of returning our country to sustainable debt levels to incentivize economic growth and development for our people.
That was the minister responsible for finance, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam. We stay a while longer with that ministry because it says it remains firm in its commitment to avoid budget overruns as the election fast approaches. Ghana's economy has often been marked by overspending in election years, raising concerns among some analysts that this trend may continue, which could potentially jeopardize the country's IMF-supported program. However, Deputy Finance Minister Dr. Alex Ampabin says government will adhere strictly to the IMF-supported post-COVID-19 program for economic growth and will not compromise its fiscal discipline.
Finance Minister, who happens to be my boss, has indicated that under no circumstance are we going to have any budget slippages. We are going to stay in the budget. We are going to stay and live within our means, even in the midst of elections. We know when it gets to election, we are very good at overspending. But so far, 2 months to election, our budget is still firmly on track. And those who were able to follow the 2024 media budget review, we cut expenditure by a 2.9%. That is a government that is ready to recover. That is a government that is looking at maintaining its economic stability and not prepared to blow the budget with the excuse of an election. Whether election, no election, we are staying on course and we will never overspend or go over the budget.
Dr. Alex Ampabin is Deputy Finance Minister. Atlantic Lithium has obtained a key regulatory approval from Ghana's Minerals Commission for its Ewoya lithium project, marking a significant advancement as the company transitions towards the construction phase of its flagship venture. The lithium exploration firm highlights that apart from the pending parliamentary ratification of the Ewoya mining lease, which has faced delays in Ghana's parliament, the permits represent the final regulatory milestone before commencing the development of the lithium mine and processing facility in the central region. Already, the company has expressed optimism that it believes when Parliament resumes on October 15, it will fast-track the ratification process. Moving on, poultry farmers in the northern region are decrying the shortage of feed, a situation worsened by the recent dry spell in the area. The development significantly reduced grain production, leading to a scarcity of key ingredients such as maize and soybean, which are essential for poultry feed. The vice chairman of the Northern Regional Poultry Farmers Association, Mark Abubra, tells Citi Business News that the shortage has led to a surge in grain prices, further exacerbating the challenges faced by the farmers.
For the disaster, the drought which has come has really affected us severely. The feed that we used to prepare, buying the ingredient from the market and prepare, now the prices have increased. Maize, for instance, we used to buy at 400 here in Tamale. Currently, is selling at 800 Ghana. Soya bean, the prices have increased so high. A lot of people are stopping the business because of high cost of the ingredients, and it has forced a lot of people out of business. But we, those that we are still in fact, we are just inadequately feeding our birds not to go out of business.
Vice Chairman of the Northern Regional Poultry Farmers Association, Mark Abubra there. The Ghana Stock Exchange says it will implement robust policies that will equip the youth with essential financial literacy skills. Managing Director of the Stock Exchange, Abinamo, explains that fostering financial awareness among young people is key to whipping up their interest in investment and wealth management, a critical step towards driving the expansion of the capital market and broader economy. She made these remarks during the 2024 edition of the Ring the Bell for Financial Literacy event.
Technology for us is what we take to leapfrog our development for exponential growth. And so we are very focused on improving and adding more digital solutions into our capital markets and creating an ecosystem where everyone can participate. My team will tell you every day I visualize and I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream of an app. Let's call it Ghana Investment Marketplace, for want of a better name for it. It will be on every single mobile phone. Ghana Investment Marketplace. Let's call it an app. On the YAM phone, through all the digital phones. And on it, you want to move some money from your Momo and buy a treasury bill. You go in and do that. You want to buy into a mutual fund. You go in and do that. You want to buy an educational policy, insurance product. You go in and do that.
Abna Moa is Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange. On the Forex market this morning, the dollar going for 16 cedis 30 pesos. The British pound at 21 cedis. That of the euro could be sold to you at 18 cedis. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News. My name is Sni Latte. Have a good business day.
For over 60 years, Good Energy has served you top quality fuel. Goil brings you Super XP for a smooth ride. It is available in Goil stations nationwide. Goil Super XP is fortified with special additives which help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Goil Super XP is quality fuel, the ideal choice for most vehicles. Energize your ride with Goil Super XP. Who feel ya? Huh? Who feel? Good energy. Joy energy.
You see them. You see them every day in our communities, doing what they do best to make a difference in the lives of people. You see them. You see them bring positive transformation to the lives of people in the areas of education, health, and economic empowerment. While many will see them and turn their faces away, you see them. You see their efforts, and you know they're heroes who deserve to be celebrated. MTN Heroes of Change is setting out to unearth and to celebrate a new set of heroes. You can throw the light on the heroes you see in your community by nominating them to win 100,000 Ghana cedis and other prizes to help them expand their work. Just fill an online nomination form at mtn.com.gh or send a WhatsApp with a 1-minute video of your nominee's project on 055 141 1122. Deadline for nominations is 18th October 2024, so don't waste time. Nominate your hero now. MTN Heroes of Change. Be the change you wish to see.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
We We understand the excitement and preparations that comes when your child gains admission into senior high school. But we at the Agricultural Development Bank, ADB PLC, also understand the financial burden this comes with. The chop box, trunk, school mattress, you name it. That's why we have partnered with Prospectus Ghana Limited to offer financial support for parents by introducing the ADB Quick Purchase. With a smart loan of up to 20,000 Ghana cedis, you can pick up all the items on your child's prospectus for school. ADB PLC offers you a repayment plan of 12 months to relieve you of all that heavy financial burden. Every ADB customer who receives their salaries through the bank, military and police personnel, and all other workers on the Controller and Accountant General's payroll qualify for this facility. Walk into any ADB branch nationwide or any Prospectus Ghana Limited office near you to apply for the ADB Quick Purchase. Terms and conditions apply. ADB, the People's Bank. ADB, truly a quick and more.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
40 minutes past 7.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were this many French speakers in Ghana. Because a number of people sent me the right saying. So, for example, this one from my friend Jojo, it says, Petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. Little by little, the bird makes its nest. That's the original quote. But a few more people sent. So this one says, Petit à petit, l'oiseau boit de l'eau. Little by little, the bird drinks water. All right, thank you guys. Goal is proud to be associated with City Business News. Fuel up your vehicle and enjoy the smooth ride with all the benefits of Goal Super XP. Fortified with special additives that give longevity to your vehicle's engine, performing to the max using minimum fuel. That's what we're talking about.
Everybody sing it, hallelujah.
Goal Good Energy.
Hallelujah.
Get ready for a game changer, SMEs. We're introducing Yellow Biz, our new multi-service bundle with everything you need for smarter business solutions. It's an all-in-one package that consists of a 4G plus router with 10 gig of free data, Microsoft Office 365, genuine Microsoft applications, Webways, a customized business website for your business, and more. Call 100 or go to mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com.
Uhumiana wo ye masho afede we ni bome so pena wo se hwan poni na ne nyame ne nsa no afede wo humi tutu mana mo se me ye
Kickoff is brought to you by Polytank. When it comes to water storage in Ghana, the name we all know is Polytank. Over 30 years, trusted by generations, the best and certainly the original. Choose Polytank. Papa Nunie. By the way, Polytank does not request for Momo payment online. No. Don't let somebody do you as a members are bad. We're also sponsored by Zonda Ghana Limited, your one-stop shop for quality trucks, Shantui bulldozers, excavators, graders, payloaders, rollers, pickups, and more. You like Shantui, eh? Oh Lord. And Zonda has a very high level after sales service for all heavy and light duty trucks. We are located in 7 parts of the country, and of course our head office is off the Tema Aflau Road. Call 050-177-2222. Zonda, built in Ghana, building Ghana.
So I don't want to disobey God.
So the man, I call him Mr. Gbenabu. Gabi Ofe.
Bernard, I have a quick story for you.
Talk to me.
Yeah, so you know the Kumasi faithfuls, yeah? They support the Black Stars.
Brutal.
Essentially, they're vexed
that we didn't bring the game to Kumasi.
Oh yeah, and they're serious about it. They said they're not going to watch the game.
Oh, but
I think
but the stadium is not fit.
Yeah, they know that. But they think that
we should have
the job, what is currently going on at Accra Sports Stadium could have been done at the Barra Sports Stadium, because they think that it's been the spiritual cathedral for the Black Stars.
They shouldn't do that. They should come and watch the match, or they should tune in. Would it be on TV?
Yeah, it would be on TV.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, it would be on TV.
So that's the big story for kickoff. Black Stars in training.
Yes. But Kwesi Appiah says he wants to see Ghana and Sudan both qualify.
Charlie. And
this is a repetition of 2020. Because in 2020, we were in the same group with Sudan. We beat them here. We went to Khartoum and lost.
Hey.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Where's the sports jingle, bro?
right, it's midweek. Gabby Affair here. Welcome everyone to the very latest in the world of sports on 97.3 Citi FM. We are on the wings of Charles Lacheho, Zonda GH and Politan Ghana, Papa Nani. Coming up in the next 10 minutes.
I'm not going to watch. If it was supposed to be in Baba Yara Stadium, why not? Because I'm even close. I stay close to the Baba Yara Stadium.
Ghana, Sudan. Well, I may watch, but I don't have much interest or expectation for the Black Star.
Well, match day is later tomorrow at the Accra Sports Stadium, but all the way in Kumasi, some football fans are not too happy with the game being moved to Accra. It's Ghana taking on Sudan at 4 p.m. later tomorrow at 4 p.m. Also coming up, we'll touch on some results from the 2024 Africa Aquatics Championship. It's day 3, the final day at the Aquatics Center in Baltimore. Starting off with some news related to the Black Stars, and 23 players are reported to camp ahead of the October international window for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. Now, among them are the 2 of the 4 late call-ups, Michael Badru and Ibrahim Sadiq, who arrived on Monday evening. Now, the Black Stars initially began camping on Monday, October 7, with 11 players holding their first training session at the Accra Sports Stadium, with the expected arrivals of Francis Abu and Jonas Ajete later today. The squad will increase to 25 players. Coach Otuado is scheduled to address the media at 5 p.m. with Sudan's head coach Kwesi Appiah speaking earlier at 3:30 p.m. Meanwhile, some fans in Kumasi have expressed their displeasure over their decision to relocate the Ghana versus Sudan match to Accra.
I'm not going to watch. If it was supposed to be in Baba Yara Stadium, why not? Because I'm even close. I stay close to the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, okay? So it would have been better if they would have channeled all those ones to Baba Yara Stadium. For that one, I would have watched the match.
Ghana, Sudan. Well, I may watch, but I don't have much interest or expectation for the Black Star. That's the truth. See, for the past years, we have seen that the Black Star is used as an avenue to loot money. They just use it for business.
I'm not going to watch the match. As my brother has already said, if you are doing business, okay, it is profitability ratio that makes you to do business, okay? So the Black Stars of Ghana are spending. There are a lot of resources that we are pumping into the Black Stars. But at the end of the day, what do we gain or what do we get? First of all, initially, during Stephen Appiah's era, during Anthony Yeboah's era, you could see people rushing. Even if they are at work, they will be rushing to watch Ghana maybe versus Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana versus Nigeria. But now you are not seeing it in that way, because Black Stars has become an empty entity that we don't get any benefit from the Black Stars.
Interesting thoughts from some football fans in Kumasi there. Well, let's get some more reactions from the Black Stars. Nuruddin Amadou is the head coach for Summertex 1996, and he's optimistic that Isaac Affel's call up to the Black Stars will open doors for him to pursue his career in Europe. Now, Affel, alongside with Kotakos Frederick Osari, are the only 2 locally based players included in Otuado's squad.
Yeah, it's my era. It means that we've been doing something good, training, there's consistency. It's also been a hard-working game, and we wish him all the best. We are praying for him. We are so little behind him. We wish that from there he should even land a contract in Europe and move away, because he deserves to be there. And so we wish him all the best.
All right, wish him all the best. That's to Isaac Affel, who is with the Black Stars ahead of the 2 double header against Sudan in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Well, to Ghana's under-20 side, the Black Satellites, and they're ready for the WAFU B under-20 qualifiers. They'll kick off their campaign on October 20 with a match against Benin, followed by a clash with Togo on October 23. This qualifiers serve as a pathway to the under-20 African Cup of Nations. Ghana's under-20 team is led by head coach Desmond Ofe.
There are no small teams in Africa anymore, especially at that level. So it doesn't matter if we had Nigeria or Ivory Coast in our group. So we are not going to underestimate any single opponent. We just have to be ready. no matter what happens. It's a bit challenging because in a group of 4, you have to make sure that at least you win 2 matches to be safe. Instead of a group of 3 where you win 1 and a draw is normally enough for you to qualify to the next stage, which is the semis. But all in all, we just have to find momentum in the tournament and make sure that we get our stride at the right time. As a nation, as Ghana, and the way we love football in general, it will be very disheartening if we don't qualify. So going through this tournament, our ultimate goal is to qualify to the AFCON in January.
All right, the ultimate goal is to qualify to the AFCON. That's head coach Desmond Ofe. He's the head coach for Ghana's under-20 side. That's the Black Satellite. In the Ghana Premier League, we have some midweek matches taking place today. 2 games, of course. Midiama Sporting Club will face off against Samatex 1996. It's the Battle of the Champions at the TNA Park at 3 p.m. Midiama still unbeaten in the league, 3 wins and a draw. Nebotsa Kapo is the head coach for the Mauve and Yellows.
We will see. Depend of tomorrow training. We now have some solutions. Maybe it will be something different, but also we must finish full preparation for this match. Normal. This is tomorrow training. Will show us something always. Like you told, perfect opponent. Really, they are coming from Champions League. They are a team who gave a title from us, and we must back them on the field. This is an excellent opportunity. I am very positive, and players are positive, and I expected excellent match.
All right, so that's Midiama's head coach in the Bossa Capo speaking. Then Sochaman will take on Brekum Chelsea at the Nanakra Mansa Park in the midweek fixtures of the Ghana Premier League. Well, to some update from the Aquatic Centre and some result from day 2 of the 2024 Africa Aquatic Zone 2 Swimming Championship. Well, it was another good day for Ghana in the various events. Ghana's Nibia J came second in the women's 100-meter backstroke with a time of 1.0927 seconds. Senegal's Umi Diop won gold with a time of 1.0787, a new record for the Senegalese. For the 4x400 mixed relay event for the Juniors Championship, Ghana clinched bronze, and for the seniors, Ghana clinched gold. In the men's 100-meter freestyle, Ghana's Ivan Snowden came first with a time of 56.97 seconds. Harry Stacey also finished first. He did 50.84, beating Benin's Ohan Morera and Nigeria's Epute Clinton. Yes, Harry Stacey and Ghana hosting this year's championship.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was supposed to be here originally, but you know, we've done our best, and I'm pretty happy with how we managed to represent. And the pool's looking nice. Nice to see some friendly faces in the crowd. You know, the officials are doing a good job.
Yeah. All right, and I mean, for this, I follow swimming a lot. I've seen a lot of swimmers from Dolphins, Marlins, Legon Swimming Club. Yeah. Upcoming swimmers, of course. I mean, and they get to see you again coming back from Paris. I mean, on the part of the young swimmers, what do you think this competition will do for them growing up?
I think that this is experience. You know, a lot of them, it's their first time representing Ghana, and there's always nerves for the first time. So I'm just proud of them just to be here and, you know, getting on those blocks and diving in. So, yeah.
All right, so that's Ghana's Harry Stacey speaking. Well, day 3 is later this morning. Will end somewhere around 7 p.m. So you can just head to the Baltimore Sports Complex and come with some swimming. In Europe, Cole Palmer has been named the England Men's Player of the Year for 2023-24. Voted by the public, the Chelsea forwards pick ahead of Jude Bellingham and Bukayo Saka, who finished second and third. Well, Jurgen Klopp has reportedly agreed to become Red Bull's new global head of soccer as he makes a first return to the game since his departure from Liverpool last summer. On the part of United executive team, they held talks at a long-planned meeting on Tuesday with the future of manager Erik ten Hag dominating the conversation around Old Trafford. And so we'll see if Erik ten Hag will stay on as United manager. That's your sports. For more, you can head to citisportsonline.com and on Next at City Sports JH. Kickoff is proudly brought to you by Shell, Lasheho, Zonda GH, and Politan Ghana, Papa Nini. My name is Gabriel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do take care and bye-bye.
Guys, Charlie, you know that mining contract I've been chasing for years now? I just got awarded the deal. But the issue is where to get the right and quality heavy-duty trucks to execute this job here in Ghana.
Relax, my guy. Remember my recent construction deal at Pokwase? Zonda sorted me out.
Zonda? What? Who is that?
Zonda Tech Ghana Limited is your one-stop shop for machinery, heavy and light-duty trucks, and pickups. They have the Shantui bulldozers, graders, payloaders, rollers, power pickups, 4-land light trucks, TX trucks, and oil tanks. Made and assembled right here in Ghana with top-notch after-sales service and standard prices.
Made in Ghana. This is amazing.
You haven't seen my Zonda Power Pickup, which I take to the office. Strong, durable, and tough on our roads.
Hey, that's from Zonda too?
Absolutely. Zonda is the right place for you, my guy.
Oh, now I am sorted with Zonda. Zonda Tech Ghana Limited, your solution for heavy and light-duty trucks. Located at Tema, off their Flower Road. Call 0501-772-222 or 0501-773-333. Zonda, built in Ghana, building Ghana. Well, yo, I did tire for Abu Chef. See, everything I do, Abu won't do some. Last year, I bought a cattle farm in Yanton. I see he go buy a farm next to mine. I marry Fauzia. No, he marries Fauzia's sister. I buy my motorbike. I see no, he go buy motorbike too.
But you don't see, since you buy your bike, he has bought 4 motorbikes, which have all broken down. He don't maintain bikes at all.
His problem be say he dey put wrong lubricant for his bike inside. The correct motorbike oil where if you put inside be Shell Advanced Lubricant. Shell Advanced Lubricant be the only motorbike oil where they make them for motorbike to protect engine, clutch and brake. Where no. Wait me, wallahi, I no go tell him. Shell. Hey, well, but wait, where you go?
If you don't go tell Abu, me I don't go tell him say make you use Shell Advanced Lubricant for him bike.
Hey.
Visit any Shell station or distributor today to get your Shell Advanced Lubricant for your motorbike. Shell Advance, complete protection for your bike.
In a world where only the best survives, you need a fuel that can match your drive. A fuel with unparalleled protection for your engine, superior efficiency, and unrivaled performance. A fuel so unbeatable, when you get behind the wheel, you'll focus on what really matters. The journey ahead. That fuel is Shell V-Power, because no other fuel gives your engine better protection, better efficiency, and better performance. Be unbeatable. Drive unbeatable. Shell V-Power. Shell, go well.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Join the Republic Verse. Enter the Republic Bank space. Online or within the banking hall, we open the right doors for you to make the most of life. With our suite of superb banking products and services, our clients, corporate, SME, investments, and individuals get to enjoy amazing benefits. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're the one for you.
The luckiest.
Star 712 #.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed star 712 # and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone.
The
dial star 712 hash. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Uber dial star 712 hash. Now I can to tickets as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the car cashier. Prizes are cashier in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Now join in the winning streak now.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, the luckiest.
You can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Has the exchange rate not exposed Dr. Baumia and the NPP? At the end of December 2016, the cedi to dollar exchange rate was 4 Ghana cedis to $1. Today, it's about 16 Ghana cedis to $1. This is more than 4 times the amount of cedis one needed to buy $1 in 2016. Today, as a result of the free fall of the cedi, many businesses have lost significant amount of their working capital, with many collapsing in the process. Did they not say Yeti Sikaso?
Yeti Sikaso. Omenyo hiamai. Enam amemua enkoyeti.
Ghanaians are worse off as prices continue to soar on a daily basis. Putting food on the table has become a daily struggle. The hardship is real. It's time for change. Vote for change. Vote for John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
Are you a female entrepreneur, young business owner, agribusiness, fintech, or agri-tech venture? This one's for you. We see your need for funding for your business, and we believe that your story matters. So in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, ABSA is offering you collateral-free loans of up to 1 million Ghana cedis at 10% interest rate per annum. We've already pumped over 1.3 billion cedis into over 6,000 businesses. Yours is next. Visit our SME project office, your nearest ABSA branch, or head to absa.com.gh. Your story matters. ABSA.
Channel 1 TV is live on DSTV, GoTV, and HD+. On DSTV, find us on Channel 363. On GoTV, we're on Channel 117. And on HD+, get us on Channel 108. On a digital TV, run a new search. But take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Channel 1 TV. Channel 1 TV can be accessed on any free-to-air digital box, like the DSTV and HD+ boxes. Channel 1 TV, telling your story, empowering change.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone over dark clouds that had me blind.
7:38 Citi Breakfast Show. Lots of messages coming in this morning. Good morning, Bernard. Kindly read this birthday message to my wife. She's listening. Today is a reminder of how lucky I am to have you in my life. Every moment with you is a blessing, and I'm grateful for your love, kindness, and everything you do to make our lives beautiful. Here's to many more adventures, laughs, and memories together. Happy birthday, my love. From your husband, Walter Jime, to Joyce Obiniwa Dakun of Plan International Ghana. To Ellie Stevens, Edem Kofi Jandu, happy blessed birthday to our prince, our champ, our big boy, 9 on the 9th. You're blessed beyond measure. Have a fantastic day. From Daddy Gesh, Mami Otema, MFA, and Aira, we love you. Happy 20th marriage anniversary to Rufai Abdul Majid and Hajara Mohammed. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do for me and my sisters. We love you. From your daughter, Yasmin Rufai. Wow. Charlie Rufai, your daughter is at Legon, University of Ghana. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Nathan. Rufai was our school captain.
I see.
When I was in Form 3, he was our sports captain. And his daughter is sending me a text message. Rufai. Oh, this one is a lie. My God. Hey, Rufai. No, you're a big man. One of my mates' daughters is also in the university. He's actually almost finished. He started early. Daniel Foster Kokroko. No, Dafoko, you're a big man. Imagine, we finished secondary school in 98. His daughter has almost finished Lagos. No, Dafoko, Charlie. Good morning, Bernard. I'd like to wish my daughter Makaila Mamiesi Janua Enam Kwansa. Hey, babe, one person. A happy 13th birthday. How do you fit all these names onto her birth certificate? Makaila Mamiesi Janua Enam Kwansa. Sometimes when people name their children, I ask what problem were they solving? I mean, and her father is Honorable Aquinas Kwansa. It's like the United Nations of names. So Makela is something from the Bible, I'm sure, or somewhere. Mamiesi because she's Fanti. Janua is maybe her grandmother. Enam is maybe the mother or something. Kwansa is the surname. Hey, baby! Makela, Mamiesi, Janua, Enam, Kwansa. Back last one for good. Oh Lord and God. So she's I think she's a he or she. I don't even know. Mamiesi.
Makela, of course.
Okay. She's 13 years old today. All right. So those are the birthday requests for the morning. Another one coming through. Happy fantabulous birthday to Assistant Commissioner 1 of GRA, Lydia Owusu Banahini of Tema Community 9 TSC. And the message is may His grace abound on you for the years ahead. This is from Ascona and all the staff of Tema Community 9 TSC. What is TSC? I don't even know TSC, but I'm sure the people who know. Nathan, I was looking for you this morning and I couldn't find you. Okay. So today I completely messed myself up. So I wanted to say something I'd heard. And apparently I even said it wrong. So I think the saying is that little by little, the chicken or the hen or the fowl builds its nest.
Yes.
And somehow I said, little by little, the chicken drinks water. You know what I'm saying? So I was just getting all kinds of funny, so I said the wrong question and people were sending me the right answer. So how do you say this in French? You are the Frenchman. Little by little, the fowl or the chicken or the bird.
Okay.
Builds its nest.
Ok. Petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid.
Petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. Le petit continue ton siaton. I like that. So the petit,
Petit à petit.
It's funny. Petit. If it's just one word, you don't add the second T.
Yes.
But because there's an R and the second T.
Yeah, you call it l'accord.
You see that thing? You stay in Dominican speak French.
So
petit à petit. La what?
L'oiseau.
La où?
L'oiseau is bird.
Petit à petit, l'oiseau.
L'oiseau fait son nid.
Il does.
Yes.
Fait accompli. Fait French.
L'oiseau fait son
Charlie,
nid.
but French is the bio.
Yeah, they reach the English language.
No, French, Charlie, if it wasn't for French, English would not be English. French is English senior brother.
True, yeah.
You know, because you know the Latin languages, they are the root.
Yeah, that's right.
So petit and of course Greek. Petit à petit, l'oiseau. Let's learn it. So petit is little, and a is by or little.
It has a preposition, so maybe to or at, depending. But in this context, we'll render the English version as little by little.
So petit. Petit.
Petit.
And
So
l'oiseau is what?
L'oiseau is bird.
A bird.
Yes. L'oiseau.
So it wasn't a chicken, it's a bird.
Yes.
And
So the
then-
French, I don't know what we say in our local language, but the French say l'oiseau.
L'oiseau, anuma.
Bird, anuma.
Heavy. And then they'll drink or build this nest.
Yes, fair. Mix.
Fair.
Yes, mix.
Charlie, you know the thing I didn't understand about French? They say conjugate.
Charlie.
Je fais, tu fais, il fait.
They all know things.
You know,
they just say confused.
if you are a student today and you have access to things like Duolingo, you shouldn't be failing
You
French.
should take it serious.
Because in those days, we threw the
Charlie, there was nothing. You had
and
to
then
just
the worst
memorize.
one is when they have it and the words changes. You know, like je suis, tu es. You know, usually there are some that the word just is the same word.
But if you get like je suis okay, then wait.
Where's tu es?
Your mind is all over.
You know, je suis, tu suis.
Too sweet. Oh my God.
You see, it's like so like faire is to do, right? So je fais, I do. Tu fais, qu'est-ce que tu fais? What are you doing? Il fait,
he does.
Elle fait.
Those things.
And then there's nous
faisons.
That's the problem. Nous is we. And then vous.
Vous faites.
Nous avons.
That's where I was getting it wrong. Vous faites. Vous what?
Vous faites. You do.
And they say
No, so why is it nous what?
Nous faisons.
So why is it nous faisons and then it's vous faites?
That's how it is.
Why isn't it vous faisiez?
Not faisons.
And then elle fait something. Charlie, this thing we see it is like a graph. If the thing drop,
it kind of get. That's how it is.
So why don't you rather say, okay, let's say, I want to play football. I is je. I want to. How do you say that in French?
Je veux. So it depends. So what do you want to do?
I want to play football.
So je veux jouer au foot.
But you know, je vais.
Je veux. Not je vais. Je vais is I'm going.
Vous is which one?
Je veux from vouloir. Vouloir to want.
Jésus Christ. Je
veux jouer. I want to play.
So why did this? Is that what it? Merry Christmas. Jouer something.
That's
joyeux anniversaire.
That's
different.
That's different.
Born anniversary.
Bon anniversaire.
Je vais jouer.
Je veux jouer. So some people say, oh, je veux jouer le football. That's okay. That's more anglicized. Okay. But in French, you say, je veux jouer au foot.
Au foot.
Yes. I want.
Je veux jouer au foot.
Yes. Où est le stade? Où est le stade?
Where's the stadium? Il est au sous.
Le stade.
Okay. I want to say another one.
This is my wife.
Why? Okay. I want to wear red tomorrow.
This is why.
Je veux porter le rouge demain.
Je veux porter le rouge demain.
Je veux porter rouge demain.
Wait. I want to wear red tomorrow.
Yes.
Je veux. I want. I want.
Je veux.
I want. That's I want.
Je veux. I want.
To wear. Porter.
So je vais porter.
So porter is infinitive.
I thought port was door.
That's port. C'est la porte.
So
porter,
je vais porter.
To wear.
Je vais porter.
So you see, je vais porter. So the rule, I think it exists both in English and French and even in Spanish. If you conjugate one verb, your next verb is infinitive. So je veux. Veux is the conjugated of vouloir.
Okay.
Then porter is infinitive.
Okay, so I want
to wear
a red.
Je veux porter.
And so is it? I want to wear a red shirt.
So if you say you want to wear red what?
A red shirt.
A red shirt. So je vais porter une chemise rouge.
Chemise is rouge.
Why you doing?
Hold on. But une chemise. That's the other thing. You see, French is interesting. Chemise, no. I think it's a girl.
Chemise is la chemise.
So une.
Yes.
But
une chemise rouge.
Wait. So une chemise rouge. So the red is the color.
Yes.
Chemise is the shirt.
Chemise is the shirt.
But because a shirt is female, but it's my shirt. It can't be a female.
Yeah, but
How can you make my shirt a woman?
But the now is a
No, it was even so by a man.
One is a boy.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's just a feminine.
So how do you
noun.
teach a class 4 person this kind of thing?
It's complex.
Chemise.
As you see, this is what I discovered. As you learn the language, as you get older,
Yeah.
some of it starts to become almost second nature. It's almost
know it.
instinctive. You know.
J'ai vu
And then you
chemise
learn. There are
rouge.
some other ones that have a science to it. So, for example, nouns that end in ite, sion, they are all. For example, identité is a feminine noun. So all of those is ite, identité,
What is
capacité.
Those
identity. Those things.
Ah, that's why the French
Organisation.
So they said
nation. Those things they are all feminine.
Okay.
So after some time you learn some of these.
You know the French Revolution, they had 3 words.
Fraternité,
égalité, liberté. You know liberté?
Égalité.
You know liberty?
Yeah, man.
That's freedom.
Yes, sir.
And then equality,
égalité.
And English brothers they say egalitarian.
Yeah,
and then fraternité, that's friendship, fraternity. No.
Brotherhood.
So solidarity.
Solidarity.
So we want to say it in French.
Yes.
Solidarity forever. You don't know what to do in French. Solidarity forever is what?
Solidarity forever will be.
Solidarité avec nous forever.
Nous avons.
Non. Solidarité à jamais.
Wait. Solidarité what?
Forever.
À jamais.
À jamais.
Solidarité à jamais. Solidarité à jamais. Solidarité à jamais.
The union makes us strong.
The union makes us strong in French.
The union makes us strong. How?
Le union?
For the union makes us strong.
Car l'union nous renforce.
Il est mal, though. We'll sing the first part in French and the second part in English.
But you have to enter with
it's for it. What? Jamais.
À jamais. Forever.
Solidarité à jamais. Solidarité à jamais. Solidarité à jamais. For the union makes us strong. Solidarité à jamais. Solidarité à jamais. For the union makes us strong. Solidarité à jamais. Solidarité Solidarité à jamais. For the union make us strong.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. Yeah.
7:51 Citi Breakfast Show. So much happening on the show today. This guy, you say they speak ever. What is solidarity never?
Solidarity, yeah.
No, you know, you should ask your uncle in Togo. Solidarity. You know, I was talking to my uncle in Togo, Miss Lume. He said he went to get a mason. What is a mason? He didn't speak ever in French mix.
They do that all the time.
He said, Mayo mason. What is mason?
I remember this was so back in undergrad. So my undergrad had a lot of Ghanaians who are either studied in Togo or Togolese who were with us, and they would be having their conversation, and you would hear like it's very typical.
They created their own words.
C'est très normal.
C'est la vérité là. On va parler Hanam là, glaçon là dormi. You know glaçon.
They say what?
Glaçon parler Hanam. But glaçon they know me.
Liha is drink.
Yeah,
the glaçon is ice. All right, a few things to say to you. The biggest annual event on the HR calendar is finally here. It's the HR Focus Conference 2024. Join us tomorrow, Thursday, October 10 at 8 a.m. at the Accra International Conference Center on the theme Reinventing HR for a Globally Thriving Workforce. Speakers include Brent Nate, MD of Engine Ghana, Georgina Bartels, Regional HR Manager, Newmont Africa, Auguste Ngomo, HR Director of Africa Continental Free Trade and Area, and many others. Tickets 600 cedis, and for specially discounted for members of the HR Focus Universe. Membership is free. Go to hrfocusevents.com, register and book your seats, or call 0509 620 204. Sponsors include Telecel, Ghana, EcoBank, ECOWAS Bank for Investment, ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, Newmont Africa, Jospon Group, Samara Limited, Lene, HR, Human Manager, Danwell Insurance, Acacia, Harley Reid, Toyota Ghana, OFI, Stanbic Bank, AH Hotel, Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Casapreco and others. Partners HR Certification Center, HR Network, Strategic HR Professionals and others. And also, I'll come to that shortly. Are you in the final year of high school? Are you a graduate or student with big dreams of studying abroad? Do you want to further education overseas? IDP Education Ghana is giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Transform your academic aspirations and career ambitions with the IDP Study World Expo. Meet with the reps from over 50 top universities in Canada, the US, Australia, and the UK for free. This event is on 12 October at 10 a.m. at Mövenpick Ambassador Hotel. Don't miss out on this great experience. Tell a friend, tell a parent, or tell a loved one. Don't forget, you can call 059-601-2360 to be part of this IDP Study World Tour. So if you want to hear French, listen to the song.
Yeah, man. On the premier gao, nepa gao, onanie.
The first fool is never the fool.
Yeah, man. But if you're imagining launching your career, starting your own business, or embarking on advanced studies within 6 months, that's nearly the reality of every graduate of Ashesi University, from Accra to Nairobi, London to New York. Ashesi graduates are noticed and they're leading successful careers regardless of what you choose to study. And Ashesi Education gives you a strong foundation for life. So visit ashesi.edu.gh to learn more about the Ashesi Advantage. Remember, admission is ongoing now. You could have 1 million Ghana Cedi collateral free loan. That's possible, and this is coming from MasterCard Foundation together with APSA. APSA is partnering MasterCard Foundation to offer SMEs loans at unbelievable rates, 10% per annum. And so they say for all the female entrepreneurs, agribusiness owners, and young entrepreneurs out there, they see your hustle and they're making this possible for you. They've been supporting over 1,600 businesses within the past year, and they are especially proud that 67.3% of our beneficiaries are women-owned enterprises. So your success is ours as well. If you're ready to write the next chapter of your success story, visit our SME project office nearest APSA branch near you, or just find apsa.com.gh where this story of yours comes to life. Your story matters, APSA.
Well, the latest is organized labor has resolved to strike. A number of groups have said they will support. So the way organized labor works is there are different groups. So, for example, the UTAG Legon held an election or a vote yesterday. 80% of the members voted yes for strike. 19% voted no. So Legon UTAG is striking.
Yeah, man.
TEU in various campuses have also made decisions to strike.
Yeah,
the
man.
GAU have said they're striking. The GMA have issued a statement that they will not announce a roadmap for strike. They solidarize with organized labor.
That
But
statement is creating problems for the leader of the...
is it? Can you explain? It's creating problems for...
Yeah, because what we're picking up is that apparently he may have acted alone. That's the suggestion we are getting. And if that is correct, then that will mean that there is basis for the people who are moving against him. So a petition...
So what they are saying that the statement does not represent the true position of the association?
Exactly. And that even if there was a meeting, it did not have the appropriate number of people who may have attended the meeting to take that decision. You know, normally when they issue a statement, you see the general secretary signature there, and then you see the signature of the chairman. On this particular occasion, that particular procedure
did not get
was
through.
departed from.
I will come back to this story. So, two big things happening tomorrow. The strike by organized labor seems to be happening. There's also the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, who are launching a Red Day protest against Galamsey.
And then also, let me mention before you speak to Kenashigbe. So the government has issued a statement. It came in just a few minutes ago. And let me just draw the attention of Kenashigbe to this before he speaks to us. So it says, press release October 9, 2024. 1. Government takes further action to tackle illegal mining.
One action.
Government, in its continued efforts to clamp down on the long-standing menace of illegal small-scale mining, has concluded operational measures to intensify the ongoing Operation Halt, which is led by the Ghana Armed Forces to rid our river bodies of all forms of illegal mining activities. Now, 2, this phase of the operation will be done in conjunction with the Small Scale Miners Association of Ghana. 3, government reassets that river bodies and forest reserves remain red zones. And finally, 4, government reiterates its commitment to the fight against illegal small-scale mining and calls on all stakeholders to join the fight.
So
signed by Fatima to Abubakar, who is the minister.
We'll delve into this statement shortly. And I like what you said. You said river bodies remain in red zones. Yeah. Well, I'm calling Kenashibe, who's one of the leaders of the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, convener of the media Coalition Against Galamsey. He is also saying something red. Ken, thanks for joining us. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
So Sky is saying that the government has just released a statement that river bodies are red zones, and I think you are also launching something red today. Or is it today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So tomorrow we are starting a red band. So we are asking all Ghanaians to show silence defense, silence protest against what is going on, and saying that there's a revulsion against this canker that is killing us. So we are calling on everybody, so show that you also are concerned about your health. You also are concerned about our water bodies, our environment. We are asking everybody to put a red band on your body, on your cars, on your bicycles, on your motorbikes, on your office. Take a picture and put on social media and to show people that you want Galamsey to stop now. And so that, we get our leaders to take the decisive actions that would resolve this particular issue for us once and for all.
So we are wearing something red. We are putting on something red to indicate our revulsion at what is going on. This coincides with the strike as well, and because I'm sure it's deliberate, right? Because organized labor strike is tomorrow, right?
Definitely. So what it is that we're asking is that beyond organized labor and people like the CSOs that have also asked their workers to go on strike, all of us as Ghanaians, we are also solidarizing and saying that we are also part of it by wearing the red, putting the bands on, and so it's been because organized labor is part of the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey. It's been time to coincide exactly with that.
So how long is this going to continue for? Is it just for tomorrow and then there'll be other announcements, or is every day something red?
every day something red. So we then see that we've gotten to the point where something has started that is yielding results. So that we will not just be hearing a press statement that says we are going to do this, but we'll be hearing a press statement that says, today 100 Chamfans have been demobilized. Today this number of forests have been rid of. Galamsey's. Today these river bodies have been cleared. So that we actually start seeing concrete concrete results. Today we have said that by this particular date, the process for the revocation of the airline would happen under a state of emergency. Something very concrete, so that we can carry everybody along with us. So we are going to continue till we see that result.
Ken, this is amazing. We'll talk more about this throughout the day. So the Ghana Coalition Against Illegal Mining and Galamsey is launching a red band protest against Galamsey starting tomorrow, 10th October. And everybody must put something red on social media and in real life as well. Ken, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
Wonderful. So you heard it.
Give them the black. They know the one red classic. Yeah, the very far.
Red band protest.
One in the class.
Red cap.
DJ Nacha.
Red watch. Red shirt. Red socks. Red supporter.
Better know how to serve it.
I think we endorse this.
Yeah, that's right. And this is coming in from DJ Nacha in the background.
Okay. Oh, it's a Galamsey too?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Tell me who I go serve it.
All right, so I will talk more about this red band against Galamsey when we come back. But time check is 4 minutes past 8. Let's get into tech and social media trends. What's trending? No, before that.
Yes.
Who sponsors?
Brought to us by Telecel More Money promo. We've given out over 1.2 million Ghana cedis. You can be a part of this opt-in for free by dialing star 500 or send WIN to 500 or visit the Telecel Play app. If you reload your mobile using your Telecel cash wallet or make payments onto your fixed broadband account, you could also stand a chance of winning. It's a promo regulated by the NLA. T's and C's apply. Telecel, connecting energies. And First Bank is saying that if you want to send money to Gambia, Guinea, Liberia, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone, it is easy. Together with the Pan-African Payment and Settlement Systems, PAPS, you can do just that. All you need to do is to visit any of our branches, First Bank Ghana branch nationwide, and your cash is transferred. For more, call 0596 921 921. First Bank, you first.
Okay.
Is solidarity trending?
No. Solidarity is not yet trending. It may trend, later. But let's start off with the trends. And Gihawk. Gihawk is trending.
Yeah.
Why is Gihawk trending? Well, there's a video circulating, and of the CEO of Gihawk, Mr. Maxwell Kofi Juma, saying that, well, if any of his workers will join the strike by organized labor, he's kicking them out of the company. That's what he's been saying. There are videos to that effect, and the videos are there. And you can also follow that people are commenting. People are very unhappy with his stance and with his comments. Some people are asking whether or not he understands the labor law, why he would want to kick somebody out for going on a protest. To other things that are trending, you have LGBTQ and Sam George trending. Yesterday there was a family values march to talk about LGBTQ and all of that. So that was also in the news. And then the Judicial Service said anti-LGBTQ plus bill case is not ripe for hearing. Richard, this is of strong interest to you.
No, actually, they said there's a date now, 17th October.
Okay, I'm reading
17th
this.
October.
Yeah, but the earlier position was that because Parliament and then the Attorney General had failed to file certain processes, the matter could not progress because you needed to respond to the charges or the reliefs are sought by us with your proper case, your cases properly founded, before we can, the courts can then proceed to hear the matter. But that had not been done, so there was no
so now
memorandum of agreed issues and all of that.
The latest information is what you put out, 17th October. It's a big day.
Wonderful.
All right. What else is
Other
trending?
things trending: Thomas Partey trending, Elisha Owusu, all of them in relation to the Black Stars. Coach Otuado will be speaking to the media later today. The mandatory pre-game press conference. That's at 5 p.m. So look out for that.
The game is
tomorrow, not Friday. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Staying with football or sports, Iniesta is trending. Yesterday, he announced his retirement from football at age 40. One of the most gifted players of his time, one of the best players of his generation, Andres Iniesta. Congrats to you. And England is also trending. Yesterday, they announced that Cole Palmer was the England's men's player of the year. Remember, they are going to another international break. So when the players congregated at St. George's, they decided to give him the award. Let's do some tech news. And in New York, a bipartisan group of 14 attorneys general from across the country filed lawsuits yesterday against TikTok, alleging that the platform had addicted young people and it had harmed their mental health. The lawsuits take issue with various elements of the TikTok platform, including its endlessly scrolling feed of content, TikTok challenge videos that encourage users to sometimes engage in risky behavior. Now, the lawsuits were filed separately by members of the coalition co-led by New York Attorney General.
Age limit for TikTok usage?
There is, but you see, the point is that the younger people are getting addicted to some of the things on the platform.
You know, I was reading a story yesterday where UK M15 was talking about alleged attempts to attack the country, and they said a lot of their young people were getting radicalized online. So the concern is the content some of the young people read online convinces or influences them to then join some of these groups and then do crazy things. So the online space is becoming very interesting.
There's a question of cyber security and also versus the right to know.
Surveillance.
Exactly.
Versus, it's a very big question. And it's probably going to be one of the defining questions of the next 10 years. Laws everywhere are going to sort of move between people's rights and then the state's sort of commitment to whatever. So let's keep an eye there.
So that's the lowdown. TikTok, there's a lawsuit.
So 9 attorneys.
Nine attorneys general, co-led by the New York
There's
one.
some research that came out. I think about 40% of the youth in some cases.
But is TikTok the only addictive platform?
No, but you see, the algorithms on TikTok make it so.
It's like it's on steroids.
Yeah, Charlie. It's on another level.
So it makes you sort of like compulsively want to do what they ask you to do.
Exactly, and all because of the super machine learning,
capabilities
that behind it. It's able to know what your taste is,
and then give it to you.
Pour you.
But some of the concern about TikTok not because the founders originally are from the other part of the world.
No,
because you notice that Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. They all have tendencies for these type of things, but they all started in the West generally. I'm not for TikTokness, but I'm just saying that sometimes there's also geopolitics here.
That's true.
Because some of the concern around TikTok is because,
of course, it's a Chinese
idea,
and they feel like if this thing becomes such a dominant platform, the Chinese people can use it to harvest information about our people as well. So I just want people to have that in mind, that not all of this, because sometimes the kinds of things that Twitter, Facebook allow young people to do, you wonder why they don't take more stringent action against them.
But there's
you
also
follow me. So I am not here to say TikTok should be allowed to. I'm just pointing out to you that there's also a geopolitical dimension to this technology battle, which should not be lost on us.
That is true. But you see, we also need to be alive to the literature out there. That what you see other countries allow TikTok to do in their spaces, you don't see China itself consume those things. So in China, if you read literature, and I'm talking about peer-reviewed academic literature, they will tell you that in China, there are things that you see on TikTok. They are aimed at making you a more responsible person, grow, be that. But if you come to Ghana and all these US bases, all kinds of very crazy things are being done, which should not actually advance in any respect. So we need to be alive to that one.
All right. That was Tech and Social Media Trends with Nathan.
Looking for a bank to rely on. Let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Would we say to bank be no lie? Only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause Every time I know my money's safe. Universal banking, it's in me here on the date. I'm a busy person, me no need time to wait. Now you got to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt, but tell me office a chile by who?
First Bank.
Kind of way, tell you how the more money promo now,
Everybody likes money, but what do we like more than money? More money! Join the Telecel More Money promo and win money, more money, and even more money. Simply opt in for free and reload your mobile and broadband and be the lucky winner of the 1 million Ghana cedis grand prize. Also win cash prizes of up to 3 million Ghana cedis in the daily and weekly draws. Opt in for free by dialing *500# or send WIN to 500, or you can opt in on the Telecel Play app. The more you reload, the higher chances of winning in the Telecel More Money promo. Keep loading, win, and be a millionaire.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. So invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Hey, nowadays germs are in the air. Aren't you concerned?
Concerned about what?
About the children, of course. In times like this, they sneeze, cough, and fall ill just like that.
This is why we need to give our children and ourselves a fighting chance with the maximum protection of Dettol soap. Dettol soap not only refreshes you, but it can be used for bathing and washing hands. So keep calm, get Dettol soap.
Dettol protects from up to 100 illness-causing germs.
Dettol is endorsed by the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association.
This advert is FDA approved.
Beyond every boardroom is a story waiting to be written. A story of a business and its potential, of a community that thrives, a hospital that serves, and energy that powers millions of dreams. It's a story that only gets better with a partner that has the expertise and solutions to make it a reality. At Absa Corporate and Investment Banking, we are invested in your story, and we invite you to write it with us because your story matters. Absa. Authorized FSP and registered credit provider.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Akufado, minya wudienye, wuye bwe, bawumia, minya wudienye, wuye bwe.
Hey, Mami Jamefua, why are you so excited this hot afternoon?
My sister, when I remember what Free SHS has done for me and my children, I can't help but be happy for what Nanado and Dr. Bawumia have done. You remember when I lost my husband who was the breadwinner?
Yes, I remember very well.
There was no hope for my 3 children to go to school until Nanado and Dr. Bawumia introduced Free SHS. Now my children, Kofi, Esi, and Kojo, attend all these big schools. In fact, do you know they are saying they want to review it? That's one. Some of their people are saying that they should cancel. Others too are saying they should make some people pay the fees.
Hey, they want to do their thing again. Who is going to pay and who will be going for free? They want to push we the poor people aside and start using their connection men and protocol to access the Free SHS life-changing policy.
That is why we have to do everything in our civil rights to make sure they don't come and spoil this good thing for us.
This Free SHS policy that Mahama and his people said is not possible, but now see,
it is possible. This year, we are voting to protect the Free SHS. Vote Dr. Bawumia, #1 on the ballot.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Cash, give them the blast. They know the one who red classic. Yeah, the many part number one ever, last one in the class. Watch it, DJ Nacho. Watch.
Sent by DJ Nature, and it says a different artist puts his lyrics on it. Yeah, the rhythm is not bad at all. So a rhythm apparently is like a bass beat or something.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay,
it's a beat.
A beat. Then you can do your own thing on it.
People do their own things on the rhythm.
Okay, Sky, you should do something on this rhythm.
Yeah, man. Let go the small skin, man. Long time I tell you. Stop it. Stop destroying the air. Stop it. Stop polluting the water. Stop it. The China man will go away. Ghana is for me and you to stay. Stop this.
All right, so let's get a couple of quick announcements, and then we'll speak to some of the groups making the claim and the case for the Galamsey fight to continue.
Lakeside Estate wants to make your retirement dreams a reality. Say hello to a life filled with relaxation, tranquility, and endless possibilities at Lakeside Hills. Lakeside Estate exclusive retirement home is tailored to help you find the perfect sanctuary to enjoy your golden years to the fullest. We have 2, 3, and 4 bedroom homes developed in a serene environment, including sports complex, pharmacy, shopping mall, children play area, clubhouse, biggest water park in Ghana. We are your CIMG Real Estate Company of the Year. We want to journey with you to secure your retirement. Call these numbers 050 141 8622 or 020-477-5042. Visit our website lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all. Now your energy giving, great tasting Lucozade has a new look. So as you are out there, whether in the office, in school, in the trotro, wherever you may be, restore your energy. Look out for the now sleeker, slimmer Lucozade original 330 ml can with the same energy you have known for years. Lucozade, restore your energy.
Now, if you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost and you want to be taught by the finest faculty trained to UK standards, then Lancaster University is the school you should consider. They have a vibrant student experience and they will give you useful, employable skills that will take you one step closer to the job of your dreams. Call them on 020-960-7008 or send them an email, admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British uni campus in West Africa. The new order of retirement is here. You can retire on your own terms now with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. All you need to do is invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income in your retirement. Call 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to find out more. Old Mutual do great things every day. Now, you can buy now and pay later with Metro. You can buy a sleek and trendy smartphone and enjoy the luxury of paying in convenient weekly or monthly installment plans. All you have to do is walk into any MTN service center, choose your favorite from a wide range of mobile phones on offer, and then figure out the payment plan. So go on, share the exciting news with your family and friends, and stay connected on the smart side of life with MTN and Metro. And on the occasion of the 2024 Customer Service Week celebration, Zenith Bank offers a heartfelt gratitude to you, their valued customer, for your trust, loyalty, and for giving them the opportunity to serve you. We look forward to many more years of an ever-evolving relationship with you. Thank you for banking with us, Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
22 minutes past 8. There's a statement that I want you to read for me, Caleb. It's on a yellow letterhead.
Yes, please. This is coming from the Public Utility Workers Union of TUC Ghana.
Who?
Yes, please. And it's addressed to the Managing Director, Ghana Water Company Limited, Head Office, Accra. Dear Sir, notice of nationwide strike against Galamsey, against issues pertaining to illegal small-scale mining, Galamsey. At a meeting held on Tuesday, 1st October 2024, in the conference room of the Hall of Trades Union in Accra, the leadership of organized labor decided to embark on a nationwide strike action against issues pertaining to illegal small-scale mining. This decision was reinforced by organized labor at its meeting held on October 7, 2024 at the Hall of Trades Union. In this regard, we hereby write to officially notify you that POO and all its members, except production and maintenance units, shall join in this nationwide strike starting from Thursday, 10th October 2024, as per the attached statement. We count on your cooperation. Yours faithfully, for POO of TUC Ghana, signed Timothy Nyame, General Secretary. Copied National Chairman POO, National Divisional Chair SSU and JSU.
Senior Staff Union and Junior Staff Union.
So the junior and senior staff of the Public Utility Workers Union are joining or striking tomorrow, and they are saying except production and maintenance.
Yes, because those are essentials of life that cannot be taken away.
So when we say POO, we are referring to water and power. I'm sure I'll talk to them to tell us. Well,
Bernard, it means we have to save water.
no, they say no.
Production.
No. They say except production and maintenance.
Yeah,
so those who are producing water will keep producing. Those who are maintaining will keep maintaining. But the rest of the workers will be on strike.
Generally, the law in Ghana is that if you are classified as
an essential service
worker,
you do not go on industrial strike, because life should not terminate just because we are protesting over certain things.
All right, there's another one that just came in from GOSPA, and I want you to read that for me as well. So far, POO have said they are striking. A number of UTAGs have voted for strike. A couple of Nagrat and Nat have already said they are already part of the strike.
Drivers also have announced that they would not.
Which of the driver unions? Because there are so many now.
Concerned drivers.
But there are quite a number. Okay, now, Caleb, we have
this is Government and Hospital Pharmacists Association.
My God.
To all media houses, GOSPA stands in solidarity with organized labor against Galamsey menace. The Government and Hospital Pharmacists Association, GOSPA, affirms its full support for the nationwide strike by organized labor. GOSPA acknowledges the crucial role that organized labor plays in advocating for the welfare of workers and the overall well-being of the nation. It is our belief that addressing the Galamsey crisis requires a collaborative effort from various groups such as the government, organized labor, and civil society. While GOSPA agrees with the issues raised by organized labor, we also recognize the vital role that pharmacists and pharmacy technicians play in offering healthcare services to the people of Ghana. As part of the essential workforce, we are dedicated to ensuring that healthcare delivery remains consistent even amidst industrial disputes. Thus, Even though GOSPA will not be joining the countrywide strike, we fully support the organized labor's request and call on the government to promptly tackle the issue of Galamsey. We urge all political parties to agree to a pact that promises a thorough and lasting solution to this urgent problem. GOSPA continues to be firmly dedicated to the well-being of the people of Ghana and safeguarding of our environment. All pharmacists and pharmacy technicians are required to carry on with their duties until further communications from the leadership. Thank you, yours faithfully, signed by the National Chairman, Dr. Emmanuel Owusu Oriafe and Richard Ofosu Adai, PTAG President.
So this is the Government
and Hospital Pharmacists Association, GOSPA.
And they say all are striking except...
They are not striking. They are in solidarity with organized labor, but because of the essential role they play.
As Richard read. Let's talk to the Public Service Workers Union of the TUC. The Public Service Workers Union of the TUC. No, this is PSWU.
Okay.
So now they are called brother. So brother Bernard AJ. brother Ben, or is it Comrade Bernard AJ? You know, we the Bernards, we suffer.
Brother Bernard.
They say we are Father Bernard, we are Brother Bernard. So are you Brother Bernard or Comrade Bernard?
I am both Brother Bernard and Comrade Bernard. This is all correct.
Wonderful. So who are the Public Service Workers Union of TUC? Explain your membership to me.
All right. Thank you very much, Bernard. Good morning to you, all the panelists and your listeners. Public Services Workers Union of TUC Ghana is one of the biggest affiliates of the TUC, unions affiliated to the TUC Ghana. We basically unionize workers and parastatal agency and public or state corporations. Okay, i.e., some of them just mentioned briefly: Audit Service, the National Theatre, and its other groups, the Gruma, Dance, Symphony and Symphony Orchestra, We Power, CSIR, and about 6 of the institutes within the CSIR fraternity. You have all of them as our members. Electoral Commission, Energy Commission are all our members. Environmental Protection Agency, Food and Drugs Authority, Fisheries Commission, Gaming Commission, AIDS Commission, Ghana Airport Company, Ghana Atomic Energy Commission, and Nuclear Regulatory Authority, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Civil Aviation, Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Ghana Enterprises Agency, Gridco, and about 5 of the institutes that have come together to form the Ghana TVET service, then Ghana Meteorological Agency, Ghana News Agency, Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Standards Authority, Tourism Authority, the Internal Audit Agency, and then in fact Labour Commission, the staff of Labour Commission are also our members, MDPI, NCCE, National Commission for Civic Education, and NAFTI, the former NAFTI, now University of Film and Arts, are all our members. National Service Scheme, National Sports Authority, Sports College, National Theatre, I've mentioned earlier, National Identification Authority, National Youth Authority, and then Nuclear Regulatory, I've mentioned, Volta River Authority, Statistical Service, TDC Limited in Tema. Then we have the Youth Employment Agency. Then the Ghana Pensioners Association, Government Pensioners Association, and the Senate Pensioners Association are all affiliate members of this group.
So this group,
Public Services
Workers Union. So all of them, just to be clear. So these people, is the PSWU their mother union, for which then they have smaller unions under them, or they all are members of PSWU directly?
Okay, so the way we are structured and organized, they are all members of the PSWU. Per our structures, we organize them based on the organizations they belong to, because they may not have, we are not homogeneous, that's the word to use. We are heterogeneous. a heterogeneous union. So PSW is the mother union, and they all belong to PSW. Yeah.
So this strike action that organized labor has called, when organized labor met, I'm told there were three bodies. There's TUC, Ghana Federation of Labor, and the Forum. Do I take it that PSW is under TUC? Is that how it works?
Yes, that's how it works. TUC is a confederation. PSW is a national union. And the organizations I've mentioned are what we call divisional union. So they belong to PSW. And PSW is part of TUC as a confederation. Just as Ghana is part of ECOWAS or the United Nations. So PSW is part of the 23 affiliates that came together to form the TUC.
So this PSW, what is your position on the strike that organized labor threatened, declared, and affirmed over the past few days?
All right. By virtue of being members of TUC, we are part of organized labor. And whatever statements that have been issued or position that has been espoused by organized labor, all of us are TUC. That matter, the Public Services Workers Union of TUC stands by all those declarations and demands that organized labor has put out.
So PSW workers or members are striking. Is that what I should take it from tomorrow? They are all going on strike from tomorrow?
Yes, organized labor has decided on this matter. And as members or part of organized labor, yes, we are going ahead with the action in line with the decisions we've taken at organized labor leadership level. And Bernard, let me be quick to debunk what is going on. Otherwise, we should stop practicing democracy. In every democracy or every democratic institution, which the unions we practice democracy. You can have differing views. So in discussions, people can have different views. People can have different suggestions as to how we should handle a particular situation. But at the end of the day, when the group or body takes decision, everybody rallies behind that decision. Otherwise, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will not be the president of Ghana, because it's not every Ghanaian that voted for him to be president. So we must make sure that we don't take ourselves down a path where we destroy our decision-making structures and governance structures. So I can tell you on authority, because I've been part of the organized labor meetings on this matter, except for the 1st October meeting, which was about my union was ably represented by my deputy. We have been part of the discussions, and just as it happens in every civilized and well-run organization and institution, people come with different viewpoints, different suggestions, and it's allowed, it's normal. But at the end of the day, organized labor's decision is that we are going to embark on this action because our demand for the president to stop, to announce and declare that there should be no mining activity in our water bodies. The mining activities in protected forest areas should be halted immediately. Send in the military, send in all the forces at his disposal to remove anybody who thinks that he's better than Ghanaians, and his greed or her greed for money and resources and fame is more important than the life of Ghanaians. The president should exercise that constitutional mandate as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces to remove those people from the water bodies and the protected forest. And then we can know that, okay, let's sit down now as stakeholders and find a lasting solution to this problem of Galamsey.
Wonderful.
We are not saying that the president should ban all forms of mining as is being misconstrued in other contexts. That's not what we are saying. So nobody should pitch us as a country and as a people together. We are saying illegal mining illegal mining. And those who even have legal licenses but are engaging and practicing illegal mining, their licenses should be withdrawn immediately. What are we talking about? The lives of all of us. And those of us who think we are in Accra, the thing is happening away from us. Now it has gotten to Weja. All those who drink water from the Weja processing water company, we are all at risk. It's been shown, the evidence is there, that food crops from all these areas already have the traces of the metals. Where do we get our food from? Those of us living in the cities. From these places. We want to sit down till we all start to die. Please.
So, Brother Bernard.
So the demands are very simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
So some other unions have sensed it. For example, POO sent us a statement affirming their resolve to be part of the strike. So should we expect PSW to also put out a statement to the media, or by this interview we should take it that the affirmation is done?
Oh, Bernard, I'm surprised you've not seen my letter yet. We've already issued a letter yesterday to our management that we deal with. There's always a protocol we follow. Just as, some of the institutions I've mentioned to you, you will notice that some of them are also essential services, just as hospitals and the rest. So there are protocols we have with them where the withdrawal starts from a certain level. But there are others that would go just straight away. I mean, there are no pockets. Our interest really is not to embark on industrial action. If there was understanding and government sees eye to eye with us and does this simple thing we are asking, we are not saying that by one stroke, magic stroke, Galamsey activity and its effect can be stopped in one day. That's not what we are saying. So we are very clear in our mind. If the president today, by close of day today, can come out and then tell us that, what you are all saying as Ghanaians, religious bodies, organized labor, ordinary citizens, the media, and all civil society organizations are saying, I agree with you. Where we have gotten to is not good. River bodies, protected forests, all mining activities with immediate effect, cease, move away. I think we can avoid all these things. Anything short of that, we are sorry. If this is what we have to do to make sure that we protect our lives and our country, we will do. And Bernard, I encourage you from now onwards, start playing Yen Ara Assassini and the Ghana National Anthem every morning and intermittently, morning, midday, evening on your station. People should listen to the words of this song. If people lay down their lives, shed their blood for us to have a country today called Ghana, what gives us the right, or some of us the right, to think that we can destroy it and go anyhow? Some of us also, like our forefathers, are ready to stand up to make sure that our children have a Ghana that has an environment that is friendly, a Ghana that they can grow in with their human dignity intact. That is what some of us are ready to do.
Thank you, Brother Bernard Ajay, who is the General Secretary of the Public Services Workers Union of the TUC, one of the over 23 affiliates of TUC. We are also understanding the structure of organized labor, by the way this is working. So Bernard, thank you for that one. So they have said that they are joining, or they are, I'm even say they are joining, they are affirming, because they already part, because once TUC said they are striking, but they are affirming their participation in the strike to drum home the point for urgent action from government. And I need to say that, by the way, the government has made two statements. In fact, there were three statements after the labor meeting. The first statement was a very clear statement, just saying there was a meeting. Then 2 nights ago, there was a statement that listed a number of things, including government's intention to revoke LI 2462, where they said that if Parliament reconvenes, they would initiate the process of revoking that, which is one of the key demands of all the groups calling for a ban, and also on the moratorium as well as the state of emergency. Now, this morning, another statement has come out that says that Operation Halt will continue. Okay, but organized labor and civil society have made 4 demands. They're saying declare a moratorium on all forms of surface mining, a state of emergency in water bodies and forest reserves for mining to cease, and then revoke the LI, and then come up with a roadmap to go forward. And that's where we are following. We're following up on that discussion. But he gave an interesting suggestion that I should play a song. So I don't know if I have it. Why not?
Edumene wososo say be piatwaso nindian twaso kutu kraninia pesa minkuminga edi embremu de mama ya sase kudo atuse oh my no oh my no ayesena hose oh my for private oh my no.
We go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we get a tiny boy. Boniya hey, Boni Dane fe hey. Many me fende he kati and many won't pay. Malaba he can you fende Baja Minkabo. Boy, you local ninja la wa me clubo. I promise you on my own, I'm with Pioneer and Shona. Ling off Mina Sana, Libukuna no Shona.
All right, so we'll get you another version of this. Sky is insisting that there are many versions of this. All right, wonderful time. 8:42 Citi Breakfast Show. Different things happening on the show at the same time. Learning French, and also trying to understand the situation with. And I think Sky made a very important point yesterday, which has to be repeated, that this is not about organized labor. This is about an identifiable group leading a crusade for various sectors of society, because as I've kept saying, close to 60 organizations have issued statements about this, and for the past 3 weeks it's been the number one issue in Ghana. An election notwithstanding. I mean, for the first time in my adult life, you have an election happening in less than 2 months, and the biggest issue in the country is not about which party to vote for necessarily. Manifestos are not really being discussed. People are talking about, and for me, people miss the politicians are missing something. People are saying, look, we know your politics, we know you will come and tell us you will do this or that or the other, and for a long time we spent a lot of airtime discussing your manifestos, which really don't change anything. People are now saying, look, what is important to us, do it and do it now. And they're also saying, political parties, let your position be known on this issue. And I think that people should not lose the significance of this moment, because you are seeing media, all media generally, lots of media, right? Civil society as diverse as can be. I've had statements from even the Ghana seed scientists. This morning I got another statement from a group. I was like, wow, there's even a group like this. I didn't know. All kinds of groups have taken the trouble to write statements about the effect of this menace on the angle from which they come. All right, and I think you can tell that the government is shifting, because at least from the beginning it was like, oh, we are doing what we have to do, Galamsey. But if you look at the two statements that have come in, the two substantive statements, and I interviewed the minister yesterday, and then this morning a new statement comes in on Operation Halt. I think the government should just do what they know to do. They should do what the people are asking. The Minerals Commission, National Security, and everybody else, they know the specific places that this illegality is taking place. In fact, the Minerals Commission CEO, when he appeared before the Parliamentary Committee, said anybody mining on a water body is committing an illegality. Then he also qualified and said, in fact, the minister then said, anybody doing surface mining or small scale mining or even medium scale mining in a forest reserve is committing an illegality. He said that. So my point is, if you have said this and we are showing you pictures and videos of people doing this, you need to act to stop it.
Act decisively.
Now, the other point is collective wisdom. Okay, so thankfully, it's not a group of people who are going to sit in a small corner from the academy, which is the most respected group of academics. Now, by the way, the Ghana Academy is not just physical or natural scientists. There are lawyers in there, there are historians in there, doctors. There are all kinds of people. And the other point I need to make, their first statement over the past 2 years was December 2023. Okay, so for people to say, oh, it's 2 months to an election, why are you bringing this? Anybody who's been following the history of Galamsey, we have been doing Galamsey since 2016. All right, and you and I have been at this for a long time. The thing about Galamsey is that it ebbs and flows. So what tends to happen is when the Ghana Water Company, particularly, when they raise an alarm about turbidity levels, the media picks on it. So usually, because that's the trigger, once they can't process raw water, we are in trouble. So if you look at the flow of the fight, it's always coincided with a water treatment plant having a problem somewhere. Almost always. Our Eastern Regional guy, our Ashanti Regional team, and our Western Regional team, they are the leaders of this. Almost every 3 or 4 months, they'll come up with a story that says, Charlie, the people say if we don't do something, they can't get water to process. Then when you make a bit of noise, the thing reduces, and it's come to a head. So where we are is like there's it's reached crisis proportions, where now not only is it a water issue, it's now a health issue. Now you're being told babies born deformed, infertility, mercury and cyanide in people's blood. It's ridiculous. Then you have the economic side. My argument is that even the economic argument government makes is tenuous, because our number one cash crop is cocoa. The evidence is that we have had the lowest output in years, and it's not just because of swollen shoot virus disease, it's also because of Galamsey. We've lost 18,000 hectares of forest in 2022, 12,000 in 2023. Right now you're having cash crops like what do you call it, rubber. We have oil palm, all going because of Galamsey. Then you're having the social effect of whole communities, kids not going to school, teenage pregnancies everywhere. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Now, to say we are doing it, so there's no need for this, I think is being blind to the facts. And I thank God that it's not 1 or 2 people. We've gotten to a point where the government has to act. And what the government has to do is very obvious. Now, they may have their reasons for dithering or for splitting it and saying, today we'll announce this, tomorrow we'll announce that. Organized labor have just emerged because they are the group government chose to meet. Government could have chosen to say, we are going to meet all the various CSOs. They could have said we are going to meet media, or they could have chosen to meet all the technical people. Like, in fact, people like CSIR. All right, we did a program on TV like 7 months ago on Ghana's emerging water crisis in Galamsey, where we had Water Resources Commission, CSIR,
Ghana Water,
and Professor Chris Gordon come and tell us, and this is almost a year ago. So when somebody comes to say this is an NDC orchestration to win elections, I reject it. When the Academy sent that 16-page statement, it was December last year. If the government had hidden, and at the time they even delineated the legal issues, they followed up with a petition to the speaker asking for the revocation of the LI, and they got a legal team to unpack the legal labyrinths around revoking licenses and the method they should use. They even said they can categorize and classify the various licenses. All these suggestions were given. They've not been taken. Now you have a day to a strike action, and then all kinds of shenanigans around last minute action. Sometimes the government has to know that they are there because of us. The social contract is because we make them powerful. Nobody has a right to govern. Nobody has a right by birth to be our leader. We put you there and we are telling you what to do. Now you feel because of elections you're going to do calculus around voter versus non-voter. We've even taken the trouble to look at the mining community, and I'm saying that the claim that the presidency put his line for 2020 election is not true, because we've looked at the 70 constituencies, drilled down across the regions, at best 2 or 3 constituencies with local issues. There is no factual, scientific, logical basis for the government to continue to say that they are not going to do what they'll do. And so this strike, they've brought it upon themselves. And if they don't want the country to grind to a halt, they know what to do. It lies in their power. It's not in the power of dividing organized labor, telling people you do this. It's not about anybody wanting to influence any election. The government has the power of state, as Richard Sky points out every day. If somebody attacks Ghana tomorrow, they will defend us. That's their job. Until 7 January 2025, their mandate is intact. So, and there's an army we pay, there's police, they are mining behind the police station at Enyinem. The Minerals Commission CEO said it to Parliament that even as he speaks, today we are told that Gridco's pylons are under threat in some part of the eastern region. How do you sit and allow this to go on and say people have to live? Why do we put governments in place? To take decisive action to protect our collective interest, not to put a political party's interest ahead of the nation. And so the government knows what to do to stop this onslaught that is coming on it. If there are political consequences, they brought it upon themselves. I think they have the power to do what they have to do. The good thing is, if they take decisive action, over 60 groups will support you. Catholic bishops, charismatic bishops, everybody. Imagine, government wants to do something. Sometimes they need to rally people. Sometimes they tell media, we want to take a difficult decision. Why do they invite us to budget hearings? We are going to take a budget decision. From my 20 years of media, they will say, this is the tax we are going to bring. We want you to understand it so that when the discussion comes, you will be fair to us. We do it because we want the country to go forward. All these people who have said you should take an action, if you take action, they will say, we ask you to act and you're acting in our interest. So what are you afraid of? How many actions have government taken that have had over 60 groups say, do it? Catholic bishops, Muslim groups, traditional priests, lawyers. What are they afraid of? So I'm saying that the government, and politicians should know that citizens can see through the things they are doing. And the fact that somebody said to me, we have 60 days to an election and you are doing this, election. Okay. So you think we live because of elections? No. We want our country to be better. We go through all this stress to vote for you and you come and you don't do anything. So don't come and tell us you have an election so we shouldn't do what we are doing. It's not about elections, it's about the country. So what they should understand is that even the election is because of us. It's not because of them. Politicians think that because they are politicians, everything revolves around them. It is we who put them there. And they have to understand, you have 2 months for election, your messages are not moving anywhere because people are saying, stop Galamsey. You have to make a decision, you have to lead. That's why we put you there. So if you say you have election, we are the ones who are going to vote. What if people don't vote? So the government must lead. Defining moments define your leadership. This is a defining moment. The government cannot hide. I noticed they are trying. Yesterday, Abu Jinapo, over 44 minutes on interview, trying to explain. We asked the question, but the truth is, he knows they can do more. He has to do more. I think the ministers should take the information they have, because again, the leader at the top is only as good as the information he gets. Health minister, I think should send an urgent memo after consulting the health officials. Ghana Health Service, come up with a letter on the science aspect. The Cocobot CEO must write. Do you follow me? The companies that use water in their raw materials, right? Then you have even the forestry group. Yesterday, a group of foresters, they wrote a letter. Everybody must bring what they have to the table. And then when all that rich information is put before the president, he will weigh that against what the people in the Galamsey communities are saying and what the political people are saying. All things considered, I am sure if you put all that information, I have no doubt that he will know what to do. Because you are only as good as the information you get. And you and I know that sometimes people hide the real facts from the leadership, which is why sometimes they come on media to say it. So then the volume of knowledge around Galamsey and how to fight it, I am sure there's a way we can use to stop this thing. So please, Mr. President, you know what to do to avert all of this crisis. Take decisive action that posterity will judge you positively for. That you listen to the cry of the people of Ghana against, I think, the misadvice of a few people with interests. Most of the people shouting that you should stop Galamsey now are not people who have a commercial interest.
Not even a partisan interest.
Good. There are a lot of people who are telling you many things who may have their own parochial interest. I can vouch for majority of the groups shouting for Galamsey that it's out of genuine love for the country they are doing it. It's out of a genuine understanding. And the other thing is, people like Ghana Water, we shouldn't put them in a position to be saying certain things because they are providing a very essential service. We shouldn't be drawing them into this because they are doing their work. You get me? So we shouldn't even be putting them on camera to say, come and tell us. It's almost as if they are trying to sabotage. So if you're a water person, focus on producing your water, doing the best you can. But thankfully, when the media goes with their cameras to the treatment plants, they don't sack us. And I need to credit them for this. Every time we go to say, they say, no, you can film it. But we are not going to necessarily, because they are working for the state. Okay. But we, the people who have the mic, have to use it to do the right thing. And I really want to urge MPs, ministers, to come together and begin to send different advice to the president. Because I think if some of these people I've mentioned put all the facts together and send a memo to their boss, call for an urgent cabinet meeting to say, look, let's consider all these things dispassionately. Let's put all the arguments on the table. I am very sure, Sky, they are reasonable people in Ghana. They'll come to a conclusion. Because, you see, decision making is very difficult. I lead a small group. It's not easy. There's always tension. There are competing interests. Leadership is being able to glean the wisdom in different things said and to chart a course that we will all follow. Okay, leadership doesn't mean you know it all. Leadership means that you know how to interpret what your advisors are telling you and to give different weights based on the exigencies of the time. You understand? It's a tough job. That's why people are trained to do it. Our president has over 40 years of leadership training. Right? Even before he became president, he was leading. We know, in law, in civil society. So he's gone through the mill. It's easy to speak here, I know. But I'm telling you that the kind of uprising we've seen and the kind of information available should be enough to get much more from the government than we are getting. There's a lot of information that has been put out there. Ace Ankuma, I did interview with Ace, 1 hour of pure legal education on Galamsey, written over 15 letters with various dates, gave me 13 documents underlined with laws, all kinds of things. State of emergency, he advised it over a year and a half ago. In the Galamsey specific communities where this was going on. If they had listened to him 15 months ago, we would not be here. You get it? So I really want to urge the people around the seat of government to begin to put pressure for the right thing to be done so we can move to the next stage. So we can move, because we all love the country. You can love somebody and interpret the love differently. We all love the country and we all want Ghana to work again. That's why we are all here. Let's do the right thing and get the nation moving forward. Let's do the right thing and get the nation moving forward. Citi Breakfast Show, send us your comments. Now, the Coalition Against Galamsey have declared a red protest. So basically, starting tomorrow, wear something red. Display something red. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, we have to work. We can't go on strike. You don't need to go on strike if you are not in the position. But just put something red. Let's all show, I think this is a very important time for Ghana. for citizens to show leadership that there's more they can do. We are willing, you say you can do more. It's not an easy job, it's tough, it's difficult to get state of emergency or the kinds of things we're asking you to do within the time. It's very difficult. But this is what collective wisdom is proposing.
Public square has wisdom.
Yes, and the public square is willing the government on to do what is right, urging the government to do what is right. So if you listening can't even do whatever, you can at least put on a red something.
Come on.
You know, something with red, something red, to show solidarity.
Come on.
We are still looking for the Ghanaian word for solidarity. A lot of people are using the word unity.
Yeah, that's the cow is wrong.
But solidarity is a unique word.
Yeah, that's right.
It's almost a mixture of unity and empathy support.
Yeah, so
it's like
a phenomenon of
thank you. Yes, it's but even that is so
compassion.
Because there's more compassion.
Yes.
Solidarity is more I stand in solidarity. I stand with you.
Yes.
You know, is it French root? Solidaire, I don't know. You know, the guys who do spelling, they tell us that a lot of these English words are either Greek or Latin, and usually like salary, salt. So usually the root word will tell you the original intent. You're a parliamentary interpreter, you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes when you want to, one of the things that you don't know is that interpretation, I haven't done law, but usually they try and go into the mind of the
native speakers.
So that's why, for example, when Maul is doing theology, Oscar is doing law, they will try and tell you that, you see, don't just take the law. Try and understand the time they were in, what they were speaking to, what they were trying to achieve. If you go there, you will get the root. So Sky, go to solidarity. Go to the root. I think that word was made famous in public parlance by the French Revolution.
Yeah, okay.
He said égalité, solidarité, fraternité. Because of course they were tired of them, which is quite an interesting situation because the French society sort of they rejected the monarchs. British society still kept the monarchs. So the French Revolution is a very pivotal time in European history.
1789.
Yes,
right?
and the word solidarity was made very prominent there. So unity is a word we all understand, but solidarity, that's why the labor unions, they like the word. And by the way, France is a very labor.
Look, in France, when the unions go on strike, it's heavy.
Because every country has its historical bedding. France is the tension between organized labor and their rulers because of their history. So for them, if you come and you are anti-labor, you won't survive.
Anyway, Bernard, just to go to the root. So solidarity from the French word solidarité, from solidaire, characterized by solidarity from Latin solidum, meaning wholesome.
Together.
Okay, from the neuter of solidus, meaning solid.
So wholesome, solid.
Wholesome,
together.
A wholesome, wholesome.
I get it. A wholesome.
From solidus, solid.
I get that. That's interesting. So is that biakuye or biakuye is unity?
Biakuye is that's also sounds unity. Yeah. That's Akan, right?
Yeah.
Yes, biakuye. No, it's Twi. Twi is the language. Akan is the people.
Yeah,
be careful.
And the people still talking about the cow. It's not the cow. The cow means unity. The word is more nuanced than.
You see why you should study linguistics. But you can create a new word.
Yes, the truth is that you can't have every English word having its version in any language.
I get you.
You know, that's why even
that's
in English,
what I was asking about. That's what I was asking about. So Nathan has just told us the concept. The concept is solidity and wholesomeness. So in a way, it's like integrity.
Yeah.
You know, when I say to you, what you cannot integrate, you coordinate. What you cannot coordinate, you integrate. So it's more saying that whether you are public sector worker, poor, we are in it together. We are one. We are one. So they held hands and said, in fact, solidarity. Solidaire. Solidaire. So, for example, the Ghana Galamsey Anti-Galamsey Coalition, their red stand is in solidarity with.
Thank you.
Because they are not necessarily workers in different. So
But
they are
they
saying
stand with
in
us, we are
solidarity
together.
with what the organized labor is doing. We are also wearing red in solidarity because we are one.
Yeah, you see, so when you look at it, the concept is that if you attack one, you attack all of us.
Exactly.
You understand? So then, once you go after one person, we feel that you are coming after me too. And
Exactly.
therefore, I have to solidarize with
Thank you.
I share your pain, I share your grief. So I am coming to support you so that they will not pick us one at a time and destroy us.
Yeah.
So we are coming together to bind around this particular matter. So
Liberté,
liberté,
fraternité, solidarité.
Someone said,
No, sorry. Liberté, égalité.
Fraternité.
So liberty is freedom.
Yes, the three things.
Egalitaire is equality.
Equality.
Egalitarian. And then the last one is what?
Fraternité.
Fraternity.
camaraderie.
Yes.
Fraternity. What does that mean? Friendship.
The fraternize.
It's a serious matter.
In-
Today is a French day.
In Kenya, Rwanda, this will be Umuganda.
Oh, Umuganda.
Umuganda.
Which one is Ubuntu?
Ubuntu is more south.
Well,
Yes,
Ubuntu, it means what?
I am because we are.
Ubuntu.
Kenya, Rwanda. Umuganda simply means come give me a helping hand. Let's hold each other together. Yeah.
Ubuntu is also strong.
Yeah, Ubuntu is solid. I am
Yeah, and then
because
there's Umkomto Wesizwe, the spear of the nation. Oh, Charlie Mandela be deadly. So the people, the ANC, they had the spear of the nation.
Yes.
Because they said talking is not enough. So they brought
The
spear. Shaka the Zulu.
Yes, so
Charlie,
in our case, talking is not enough. Strike, no, it's what is, yes.
I remember Shaka the Zulu.
Yes, Shaka the Zulu.
You know, those days we had a black and white TV, and that was the only movie GTV was showing. There was a particular window. I don't know if you were old enough. Charlie Shaka the Zulu song.
Right.
Shaka the Zulu.
Shaka the Zulu.
Yeah, he was a wild guy. Zuma has taken over. I know Zuma took Shaka the Zulu out of ANC.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you have Buthelezi.
Yeah.
Mengistu Buthelezi.
Chief Buthelezi.
Yeah.
Always wearing the traditional.
Mandela managed that guy well, because Buthelezi would have carried the people out of the team. So it's not easy. Mandela try. When there's a guy called Goodwill Valentini. Do you know Goodwill Valentini?
Yes.
Do you know Oliver Tambo?
Yes.
Valentini.
Oliver
Do
Tambo.
you know
I
Oliver
remember
Tambo?
the name.
These are major guys.
Oh,
Do you know Walter Sisulu? No, Charlie, these people. Do you know Steve Biko?
Yes.
Charlie, people there.
I once heard a rap
Major
song.
people.
I once heard a rap song. The person said,
Yeah.
"Naso they say Stephen Biko."
No. That's a distortion. You know, Steve Biko, they kill him.
Oh yeah, Steve Biko.
He was in his 30s. Steve Biko, they kill him. Steve Biko was a serious guy.
It was defiant.
Yeah, Steve Biko was actually more radical than Mandela. You know, was it? That's what they said. Steve Biko. Later, advise that rapper. No, that rapper.
That was a hip hop song that came out.
What kind of nonsense is that? That's what. That's what they said. Steve Biko saying. That's what Steve Biko is. It's not serious. Charlie, so we have people. Steve Biko. You know, Walter Sisulu, who was Mandela's mentor, Oliver Tambo, and then, of course, Mbeki was the second generation after
Tambo,
Mandela.
yeah.
And again, South Africa, again, and their challenges. If you look at, it's like, I think, what's his name? The man who took over from Mandela. He was really good.
Thabo Mbeki.
He had a lot of challenges. He was really good. Now they miss him because when you look at what's going on there now. If they had Thabo Mbeki. My boss, you know, they sit top. Charlie, it's not easy. You know. Anyway, so let me do one South African song, Lucky Dube, just for the season. You know, which one should I play?
Let's play House of Exile. So
House of Exile.
Talking Mandela. And
House of Exile.
Biko.
Okay, I think it's a good one. My DJ is slowing me down today. Like the system no they work. All right. Send us your comments. Okay, Kale, read some comments whilst he gets House of Exile. Read some comments.
Brother and team, regarding Kanashigwe's announcement on putting on something red starting tomorrow, I would advise that you re-announce it in Twi, Fanti, Gan, French, and every other dialect possible, so our market women and artisans who are a bit deficient in English would all join in this movement to save our land. So, this is coming from King Kweku George.
Luckily, we have other stations which speak those languages too. So it's there's a lot of this is beyond one media house. You know, I get that. So any more comments from me before I get into the song?
A lot more, Bernard.
Okay.
Good morning. I am Eben from Kwabinya. Those chief executives threatening workers that they will be sacked when they embark on the strike. What power do they hold, if I may ask? Are they happy with the situation we are faced with? In relation to the fight against Galamsey and the forthcoming godly strike, have some people in the GMA been okay? Have they? Sure.
Asking if they've been compromised.
I'm worried about something. In all the conversations and coverage so far, I haven't heard of any arrest and prosecution of illegal miners. Not even those miners directly behind the Nyinam police station. Clearly, the authorities don't give a damn about the miners, but have their focus on arresting and prosecuting the protesters. Sad Republic, Danny adds. Bernard, is there any statement from the Beverages Association? What is their main raw material? Why are they quiet? Baba, send that through. Good morning, Bernard. Please, if you get to Achim Hemang near Osino in the eastern region, all the river bodies have been destroyed by Galamsey. Apart from the boreholes, there is no place to get potable water to drink. Yeah, I think our correspondent has filed some reports from that. And Bernard, I think the suggestion Brother Bernard, that we played the Yenara Assassini on the show helps. You and Alaji did that with the UG anthem on Universe in the early 2000s and it helped. Let's do it again. We need to rethink our national interest. Galamsey is genocidal. It must end now. Frederick from
So Alaji used to play, Alaji's sick tune for Behind the Headlines was the university anthem.
Oh, right.
Hail University of Ghana,
the nation's hope and glory. Thank you.
The name that bears the star of peace
Yes.
to bid us all to do our
best
with the greatest tower of learning to do something to the young and old. May we proceed in unity to uphold the public cause.
Arise, arise, O Lagos.
Defend the cause of freedom.
Proceed in truth and integrity to make our nation proud.
Sky.
Orokodo.
It'll be.
Yeah.
Jimpa, what's your anthem?
Hey, Obosogo.
There's a statement that has come. I want to read. We are dealing with Galamsey. Let's not lose focus. Let's not lose focus.
Give some people.
Let's
the Gimpa anthem.
We'll deal with that on another day.
Give some.
We'll deal with that on another day. But for now, we are dealing. There's a statement.
We are focused.
Yeah, we are focused. Let's be focused. Now, there is this letter that has been written by Dr. Prince Amwabeng Agri, medical practitioner and a member of the GMA.
Okay.
He's not happy with Dr. Franz Siribo, so he's written this letter to him. And he says, Dear Dr. Siribo, displeasure at the GMA's position on non-participation in the organized labor strike action against illegal mining. Then he says, I trust this letter finds you well.
Okay.
I'm writing to express my deep dissatisfaction with your unilateral decision to announce the Ghana Medical Association's non-participation in the recent organized labor strike against illegal mining, Galamsey, and its devastating health and environmental consequences. Now, this decision, taken without consultation with the National Executive Council or the General Assembly, undermines the collective will and integrity of the GMA. Now, Galamsey has been identified as an existential threat to the well-being of our nation, with significant implications for public health, the environment, and the future of Ghana. As medical practitioners, we cannot afford to remain silent in the face of a crisis that affects every Ghanaian. This is not a matter that should be politicized or trivialized. The poisoning of our water bodies, the destruction of arable land, and the looming health crisis linked to mercury contamination, lung diseases, and other life-threatening conditions make it abundantly clear that Galamsey is a national emergency. It is disheartening to see that the GMA, under your leadership, is being used to advance political interests rather than addressing the real concerns of health professionals and the people we serve. Your known affiliation with the New Patriotic Party raises concerns about whether your decision was motivated by partisan considerations rather than the genuine welfare of Ghanaians. As you are aware, the health consequences of Galamsey are no respecter of persons. The very water that we all rely on, presidents, doctors, and everyday citizens alike, is being contaminated. Now, it goes on to say, as President Akufo-Addo himself has said, quote, Galamsey is the greatest threat to our future, survival as a people, unquote. A threat that extends to not only the poor and vulnerable, but to you, your family, and indeed every member of society. It is incomprehensible that in the face of such overwhelming evidence, the GMA would choose not to lend its voice to the fight against this menace. We, as members of this association, have a duty to stand up for the health of the public, irrespective of the political climate. Your statement has not only alienated many of us, but has also put into question the independence and integrity of the GMA. I call on you to reconsider your position, retract the statement, and ensure that the GMA reflects the collective voice of its members. We must not allow politics to silence our duty to protect public health and advocate for a sustainable environment for future generations. I look forward to seeing the GMA take a stronger stance on this critical issue and involve all relevant stakeholders in decision-making processes moving forward.
Wow.
Sincerely, Dr. Prince Amwabing Agri, medical practitioner, member of the GMA.
Because Bernard, in your conversation with the lands minister yesterday, he mentioned that they were going to deploy river guards onto the water bodies and all. This is something that was announced in 2022.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a story online, December 1, 2022. Lands Ministry deploys 87 wardens to patrol River Cobra and Bonsa, for example.
So this is not new.
It's not new. So what's has been the result of that outcome?
Very good question.
You understand? So there are pockets of solutions the government has said it has deployed over the period that if it had worked, we wouldn't spend 3 weeks, we wouldn't need 60 bodies coming together to say all the things that we are saying. So tough calls, yes, but it means that there's an emergency situation. And I think some people have used what the doctors do to depict this. If you go to the hospital, they have triaging processes. If you're a nurse, you see the situation, you can tell that, okay, this is an OPD, this is an ICU, whatever. We've gotten to the situation where the inaction or our collective inaction has led to the point that we've gotten to an emergency situation. So very, very critical and surgical action must be taken at military precision, at some speed that we are not seeing from the government. That is why some people are kind of disappointed that things have been left the way it's going.
Let me also add that while we are doing all of this, we are also picking up signals that there is to be a preparatory meeting of some kind by organized labor for further deliberation on what's happening around this Galamsey matter. Our understanding is that the meeting will be happening at 2 p.m.
today
at the TUC conference hall, the second floor. And we'll keep our eyes on the situation. We'll be monitoring closely. But the mandate to the TUC is clear, that they have led and they are leading as the voices and the conscience of the people of Ghana. To push against the conduct or the passivity of government on this particular matter, or the passiveness or their pussyfooting on the matter that requires precision, as you said, surgical direction to ensure that our water bodies are protected. We are well aware of the scheming that is going on to break the front of organized labor on this particular matter. But they should know that they have our mandate. They have our support. We insist that the government has got to feel the heat as to do what is right by the constitution, by the oath the president took, and then also by the health of the people of this country. Yesterday I saw a video from the Volta region, Dambai, that the turbidity level in the Volta Lake is getting bad. Volta Lake. What it means is that very soon we'll be seeing problems further south. And look at the number of fish farms that are located along that stretch. The rice farms that are located along that stretch. The cassava farms that are located and are being watered with water from the Volta Lake. So this is a threat that is posed to not only food that we eat, but water that we drink, fish that we harvest and eat, and our general health. So we know what the system is doing. We know what they are about doing. We know what they were doing last night, and we know what they will do tomorrow.
Something happened last night.
Okay. No, I'm just saying. We are aware of every single thing that they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, this is a matter that we cannot hide from. You might escape it today, but tomorrow you will not be in a position to import water from the UK and drink. You will drink that which we all drink here. Tomorrow you might not be in a position to get yourself onto a plane and fly out of this country. Tomorrow you might wake up to realize that, oh, your visa has even expired. You will not be able to get visa in good time. Unfortunately, we have lost leaders who could have flown out of this country to receive medical care. But the time that they had was too limited to do anything about the situation. So please, today you might see yourself in a privileged position and say that, oh, as for Richard Sky and Bernard Avila, they sit on radio every day, they are trying to... You will come to realize that, look, oppositions change. A wise man once said that oppositions change. There will come a time where you will not be in a position to do anything about your situation. That is why you do something that you can live with in opposition tomorrow.
na di omo ho bejim say yankoko na opeso hwe a poultry farm ketu bi ne ama akoko bo no ne ton koko na ma ne ama aduane a wo de beto aduane ama sika wo de beto aduane ama
But why are you laughing? My guy, relax. So this is the reason he wants us to vote for him? Oh, the man hasn't changed one bit. Same old dead goat. Now let's listen to one of the many policies Dr. Bawumia has for the youth.
Jobs will be my major focus. Now, me be training 1 million youth in digital skills.
And see, that's not all. Apart from that, he's going to set up SME Bank to enable SMEs expand, to create jobs for the youth, and also increase demand with the buy now, pay small policy, which is the credit scoring system.
Oh, really?
That's not all, oh. Let me give you the last one. He says he's going to introduce Buy Ghana First policy to boost local businesses to help them expand and employ more youth.
Wow. Now, I know who I'm voting for come December 7th. Dr. Bawumia, you have my vote.
Yes, so these are but a few of DMB's bold solutions for the youth when he's voted into power come December 7th.
I've changed my mind. I'm not voting for JDM anymore. I'll vote for the bold solutions man, Dr. Bawumia.
Great decision, my brother. This year, Dr. Bawumia's vote, yem fan cheche.
And yeah,
Vote Dr. Bawumia, number 1 on the ballot.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our 2024 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
What happens when ancient days meet modernity? What happens when a goddess wakes up in an era of digital chaos? Witness the epic battle between the past and the present. Catch the intrigue and suspense in Amwanime's era, a brand new epic telenovela showing Mondays to Fridays on Aquaba Magic, DSTV channel 150 and Go TV channel 102. Available on DSTV Access and Go TV Plus. Dial *759# to stay connected.
Hello, spare driver. Are you sending the sales?
Boss, medicana copin.
Hey, what the car to me so?
Boss, you no renew the insurance.
I didn't have time. Oh, I had to go to the farm.
You can insure on the farm.
And I had to go to the market too.
You could have insured in the market.
I had to cook supper for my wife.
Even in the kitchen, you can still insure.
But how?
By texting or buyer on 0242 426 396 to help insure with Provident Insurance on WhatsApp from anywhere.
Annie,
babia. With Obaya, now you can insure your car anywhere, anytime. On WhatsApp, text Obaya on 0242 426 396 today. With Provident.
Man, you are covered.
Hey, Auntie Essie and her replica. Long time. How may I help you?
Auntie Ama, our course has gained admission to the university, but the money to pay for her fees is my headache now. Where am I going to get 2,500 cedis in this Ghana? Where?
Essie, stop that. You don't have to stress about the fees. Hey, keep your cloth. John Mahama and the NDC say when they come to power, all first-year students in all public universities, technical universities, college of education, and nursing training will pay no academic fees. The first year is free.
Hey! This is the best news I've heard this year. Wow!
See, that is not all. Listen! JDM says continuing students can apply and access a student loan plus, which is higher than the normal student loan, to support the payment of their fees. So when a course goes to second year, she will have access to the student loan plus to continue her education.
Wow! God bless you, JDM.
What is so heartwarming is a free tertiary education for our brothers and sisters who are physically challenged.
JDM, God bless the stomach that gave birth to you.
Vote for change. Vote for John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
All right.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
9:32 Citi Breakfast Show. A few more things happening on the show this morning. Parents, do you know that 75% of the fastest growing jobs today require STEM skills? Prepare your kids for the future, helping them gain expertise in computer programming, 3D design, cloud computing, and more. Now, Sapo Institute just finished an incredible 3-week in-person STEM bootcamp where students transformed into tech superstars. Now we're excited to announce our 8-week online STEM cohort starting October 14, 2024. Join Sapo Institute, the innovation hub or the innovative hub for STEM education designed to equip young minds with the tools needed to thrive in a tech-driven world. We offer flexible self-paced modules and weekend classes perfect for students to balance their school schedule while gaining valuable skills. Give your child a competitive edge in tech and set them up for future success. Call or text +233 537 117335 to enroll now. Yeah, that's 053 711 7334. Limited slots available. Registration ends October 11. In Sapo Institute, where coding, engineering, and design meet opportunities.
My friend Packwell. Now this shouldn't set your heart racing, because if you have a buyer, which is Provident Insurance's reliable WhatsApp assistant, you can then buy, renew, and file your claims for vehicle anytime, anywhere, and it's baby. Simply add a buyer's number 024-242-6396 to your phone contacts. Send her a hi and follow the prompts. She will assist you with everything from buying a new policy to renewing an existing one or even filing a claim. It's hassle-free and super convenient. So grab your phone and chat with Obaya. With Provident Insurance, man, you are covered. Now, if you've thought about educating your ward or you want to study in Canada and you're thinking about your visa application because the previous one was unsuccessful, or you're also thinking about courses or programs of study that will get you a good job in Canada, the Best Education Service is bringing you an exclusive Study in Canada fair. The date is Monday 14th and Tuesday 15th October 2024 in Accra at Accra City Hotel in Kumasi. To be happening at the Lancaster Hotel on Wednesday 16th of October 2024. We have 17 top institutions from Canada with programs in bachelor's degree to master's. They'll be present, so come with your WASI. If you're a university graduate, come with whatever certificate that you have, from bachelor's degree, diploma to HND. All of that is an event that is free, but remember to register. So call or WhatsApp 025-624-5006. Best Education Study in Ghana, Study in Canada Fair 2024. It's your ticket to success.
Now, Diamond Cement is on the market. It's the best types out there. It's the best of cement out there. The 42.5 hour grade is the highest quality. 32.5 hour grade is the more affordable variant. Call Diamond Cement on 0244-313-368 or find them in Aplao, Takrady, and Buipe. Diamond Cement, still hard as a diamond. Heritage Christian University College is here. They are bridging the gap in tertiary education through creativity and innovation. So if you are thinking of getting an undergraduate or a master's degree, go to Heritage Christian University College. They are at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. They are affiliated to KNUST and UCC, and they are accredited by GTech. Heritage Christian University College, educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders. The luckiest is here. They are telling you to dial *712#. Buy your ticket. The more you buy, the better your chances are of winning. Luck is a life-changing event, and we believe everybody deserves a shot at it. Luck is on its way to you and your community, so stay sharp. The luckiest luck is everywhere. Now, the 14th to the 16th of October should be dates you mark on your calendar, because those days are the days of the final of STEM Innovation, Ghana's national STEM competition for second cycle institutions. The final is happening at the UPSA's Ohene Kunedu Auditorium. Join us as we celebrate the genius of Ghana's youth as they showcase groundbreaking projects in science, tech, engineering, and mathematics. STEM Innovation, solving tomorrow's problems today.
Now, Picture this, you're lying in bed after a long day seeking comfort and relaxation, but instead you are met with a mattress that sags beneath you. Your comfort and well-being has been compromised in that situation, but at Latest Foam, we prioritize quality above all else. So step into our showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. High-quality mattresses and furniture crafted with your ultimate relaxation in mind. Visit us today and sleep better tonight. That's the Latest Foam promise. Our numbers are 0302-231-155 or 0302-008-499. Visit us online, www.latestfromghana.com. And for the parents, you know that 75% of the fastest growing jobs today require STEM skills. So prepare your kids for the future by helping them gain expertise in computer programming, 3D design, cloud computing, and more. Nyansapo Institute is the name to remember. They've just finished an incredible 3-week in-person STEM bootcamp where students were transformed into tech superstars. Now, they're excited to announce an 8-week online STEM cohort starting on October 14, 2024. The innovative hub for STEM education is designed to equip young minds. That's Nyansapo Institute. Flexible, self-paced modules and weekend classes perfect for your students to balance their school schedule while gaining valuable skills. You give them competitive edge. So call or text 053-711-7334. Let me take that again. 053-711-7334 to enroll. Limited slots are available and registration ends on October 11. So register now. Nyansapo Institute, where coding, engineering, and design meet opportunity.
Traveling up the mountains one day when suddenly I heard the voice come to I and say, behold, I come quickly to pay every man according to the works that he has done. And I know that it was the voice of the Most High. Rather, and I know, yes I know, that it was the voice, the voice of the Most High. Your Majesty, he said, behold, he said, behold, I come quickly.
A few birthday requests to go with this beautiful song. All right.
This world is like.
All right, so Richard, help me with.
Yeah, so this one is coming in from Evelyn of Apenyo Marking Ekutu and Associate. It says, kindly wish my twin sister happy birthday on the CBS for me. Eve Kafui Golomeke of the Petroleum Commission and co-founder of 910 Twins Foundation. Your sister Evelyn is celebrating you, and I believe you're also celebrating her because you ladies are twins.
I also want to wish my very good friend Edmond Asewe of the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council, a development planning officer, a happy birthday. We used to call him Eddie. He was a best footballer when we were in JSS. Best footballer in primary school. greatest dribbler I've ever seen in my life. And he's now doing regional coordinating. Charlie, this Ghana pa. You know, my school captain Rufai, who's celebrating his marriage anniversary, he's now working with MTN Mobile Money. And then this guy too, who was our best player, is now a development planning officer.
Oh, Charlie. And then one more, Bernard. This one says, wish my daughter Makela Mamiesi Janwa Enam Kwansa.
I read it already.
Oh, okay.
It's a powerful name.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
a wild name. Yeah. And a couple more coming through. Wishing Samuela Mamiefia Oforiwa of Child Bilingual Institute Chado a happy birthday from Mami Sergeant Maria Mazakaria of Accra Regional Police Headquarters. When we come back, there's more. Stay with us.
The voice of the moment.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Hey, Auntie Essie and her replica. Long time. How may I help you?
Auntie Amma, our course has gained admission to the university, but the money to pay for her fees is my headache now. Where am I going to get 2,500 cedis in this Ghana? Where?
Essie, stop that. You don't have to stress about the fees. Hey, keep your cloth. John Mahama and the NDC say when they come to power, all first-year students in all public universities, technical universities, college of education and nursing training will pay no academic fees. The first year is free.
Hey! This is the best news I've heard this year. Wow!
See, that is not all. Listen! JDM says continuing students can apply and access a student loan plus, which is higher than the normal student loan, to support the payment of their fees. So when a course goes to second year, she will have access to the student loan plus to continue her education.
Wow! God bless you, JDM.
What is so heartwarming? It's a free tertiary education for our brothers and sisters who are physically challenged.
JDM, God bless the stomach that gave birth to you.
Vote for change. Vote for John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
All right.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
This is Citi 97.3.
Time checks a 9:45 Citi Breakfast Show. So the question is, how well does the chair you sit in support your body? How well does the chair you sit in support your body? How ergonomically helpful is the furniture that you're using? What are the dangers of sitting or even lying on furniture that does not support healthy posture. The experts are here to talk about that. Juliana Dansu Badu. Bedu. I haven't heard this name before. Bedu is the CEO of Expert Furniture here to talk to us about some of their furniture designs and products that will help you sit well to live well. Juliana, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Charlie, you used some word that the word was what? Ergonomically. Hey, what is that? Ergonomic, not economic.
No.
Ergonomic. And also stressing. Ergonomical.
So, at Experts, we supply furniture for healthy furniture for designing customers.
Okay.
And what that means is that we pick ergonomic chairs. We pick chairs that ergonomic means chairs that are designed to support your spine and your back. Okay. From the way you are sitting, it won't be long you start having back issues.
This blood of Jesus. Cancel it.
So, when you sit, a chair is supposed to support your back.
Okay.
And for most of us, we sit for long hours, those of us who work in corporate. And so, we're supposed to watch out for the kind of chairs we choose. You don't just buy chairs. You need to buy chairs with your back and your posture in mind. So, you're looking out for chairs that will support your back, your spine, your neck, that will give you comfort, and chairs that are durable.
So both ergonomically right and also durable and strong in one combination. Sometimes you sacrifice one for the other. Some people get hard chairs which are not ergonomically right. Some get ergonomic chairs which are not very hard or which are not firm and strong. I see. So you are saying there are furnitures that you sell that meet the two standards.
Yes.
Okay. So how can I identify a good chair? Is it by sight or by training?
So for me, don't buy a chair with a picture. A lot of us just look at the pictures. Send me the pictures and they look at the pictures and they think, oh, this is nice. So they pick chairs based on the design. For most of our big men in the political government circles, they like very big chairs that are bulky.
Show that they are the big man.
Exactly. It looks intimidating.
Like a throne.
You see. But most of them are not ergonomically friendly. They don't support your back. They don't support your spine. So if you are picking a chair, what you should look out for is a chair that will support your back and give you the needed comfort. Your neck is well supported so that when you sit, you don't carry your weight.
Oh, so the chair has to do the weight carrying.
Exactly. You need to have permanent back support.
Okay. So the chair I'm sitting in, how?
That's what I told you, that it won't be long. It won't be long.
The person who buys the chair is standing behind you. So the chair must support your back. So it must sort of curve into the small of your back.
Your back.
So that you
should have a permanent contact with the chair. And for most of us,
so you don't lean forward.
No, most of us we sit at the base and the edge of the
chair. So the chair is leaning back.
Exactly.
Is it me who spot the chair or the chair that was in? So this chair is not good.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't support your back.
Doesn't support my back. Ugbo, are you listening to the show? Okay. Now, tell me about the kinds of chairs you sell. What kind of products, apart from chairs, what else do you sell? Talk to me about Expert Furniture.
So, at Expert Furnish, we provide, like I said, we don't just bring in chairs. So every chair you buy from Expert, you are sure that it will protect your back. Your spine is well protected. We sell various desks. So once you give us an empty space in an office, that is all we need from start to finish. Everything furniture that you need to occupy corporate space, we do. So from visitors chairs to swivel chairs to the managerial to normal regular desks, workstations.
All kinds of materials.
All kinds of materials.
Leather.
Workstations. We have leather, fabric, mesh,
all of that.
You name it. Schools, school tables and chairs.
Oh, for
chairs
schools as well.
Conferencing, churches, hotels. And the other advantage is that we design spaces. So we look at your space and you tell us, okay, in this space I want to sit like 10 people. We'll look at the space, design it, and then make it fit for purpose. So if it's 10 people you need to sit in the space, we make sure that we'll give you furniture that tailor-made for your space. For the space.
Okay.
Plus, when we look at your corporate colors, we do chairs that are custom-made for your corporate institutions.
This is so predominantly chairs and desks. chairs and desk office furniture kind of thing. Is it? What are the payment terms? How do you? Is it? Are there other things?
In this age where volatility.
Hey, Messi.
But when you come, we sit down, look at we do a lot of projects. So we look at the project involved, and then we have a discussion, stakeholder engagement to understand clearly what you need, and then we meet you.
So of course, if I have a high volume, I'm sure there are conditions.
No, definitely you will get
high volumes.
And then we deliver across the nation.
So you deliver
across the nation?
Okay.
Yes,
where are you located, by the way?
We are at Ashoman Estate, off the Ashoman Estate Road.
Okay. And you work when? Monday, Friday?
I'll say Monday to Sunday. So we meet. We are not stagnant with
you are available.
timings. We are available.
If you
so
want me to bring the chair on Saturday, you bring
exactly. If we
Okay.
have to meet a deadline that is not in our regular working hours, we go ahead to do so.
So give me your phone number, and do you have a website?
Yes, we have a website.
What's your phone number, if you can mention it?
0244 280 532 and then 0244 371 593.
Well, these are they for phone call or for WhatsApp or both?
Both.
So 0244 280 532 0244 371 593 for both call and WhatsApp.
Yes.
Is there a website address?
Yes. So Expert Office Furnish.
Expert Office Furnish. Even though you said we shouldn't buy furniture by looking at the picture, I'm sure there will be some nice pictures there. Right. So www.expertofficefurnish.com.
Yes.
And we should ask for who when we call.
So when you get on the website, you ask for your questions, so we would respond to you.
Interesting. All right. So we've been speaking to Juliana Danso Bedu, who's the CEO of Expert Furniture, who says the way I'm sitting is not good for my future. So I'm going to ask people to change my chair. But by the way, the chair you're sitting on, is it a good chair?
So you can see when I turn, it's supporting my back.
There's even something behind your head. What's that thing called?
It's a headrest.
So a good chair must.
It should have a
headrest.
An adjustable headrest. You don't have
there's
a
no
headrest.
headrest on this
You
one.
don't have a headrest.
You want to break my neck. So this one has a headrest. Then there's a sort of curvature at the back. So when you sit, the chair supports you.
Yeah.
You don't support yourself.
No.
And so you shouldn't support yourself on your feet when you sit. The chair must hold you.
Hold you. It's supposed to give you the needed support and comfort.
Are you going to expand into pillows and beds too, or for now it's just chairs?
Yes, I am.
Because if you sit ergonomically, you must also sleep
ergonomically.
I know so. You are not.
We are looking at home furniture in the future.
You have to enter that space so that we can also sleep ergonomically. You know what I'm saying? Because some people brought some pillow that when you put your head enters the pillow some way.
But now they are ergonomically designed foams.
Yes. The foam itself is ergonomic.
Yes, it takes your body shape.
My God. Charlie, it's not easy. This day, Expert Furniture. Call them on 0244 280 532. Send them a WhatsApp. Say I'm interested. Or 0244 371 593. Or go to expertofficefurniture.com and talk to the experts in office furniture. Thank you, Juliana. I wanted to play out Julie for you, but my DJ didn't come early, so
thank you too.
All right, last point, yes.
So at Expert Office Furnish, we believe that your health is your wealth.
Okay.
And so please bear that in mind.
Okay. You know what to do now that I'm sitting on a chair which is not expert. You know what to do. Let the Lord Manyaminga Sancho.
I'd burn it on.
Mr. J, baby.
She prefers to get a life to that of the life them living in the estates. I'm gonna be my wife, so she not gonna break no rules.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Yes, for sure. I guess I've got to end for more. And don't bother about another girl about more. My girl, from the ghetto where we born and grow. It's only our kind of love we know. Nothing gonna stop us now. We loving us till we grow.
My boy, from the ghetto where we born and grow. It's only our kind of love we know. Nothing's gonna stop us, no. We're loving us till we grow old, yeah.
I love you more. Come from the ghetto where we born and grow. And you are the only one that I know. My girl,
nothing without you, and all the things you do to me, my baby, makes me wanna be with you. Oh, that's why you alone represent the wood and I'm fire. I go pull any land to give you what you desire. Lifetime service, none of we are gonna retire. We're reaching up, we're reaching up, we're reaching up high. Hold my hand, let's play and dance together. 'Cause you are my love, yeah.
All right, so 2 minutes to 10. A few of your comments sent in on some of the other things we've been talking about.
This one says, we Ghanaians can bring the nation to a halt. Another one says, what eats my head about this whole Galamsey thing is that we are not even getting anything good from it. Our economy is going down, and this government still doesn't care. Where do they even keep the money after all this mining? We are losing our water bodies, cocoa and forest because of Galamsey from which we are not getting anything as a nation. Can't we lay these leaders on a table and whip them? Ezekiel from Dodowa is asking. This was, thank you for the good work you're doing. In my opinion, I think all media houses should stop reporting on campaign or manifesto messages that have been made or being made by politicians, except this issue of Galamsey, until an action is taken by the government. End illegal mining now, it says Josh from Teshi.
Rebel liberation. Tell me where you gonna run go. Yeah, I beat and care. Johnny Blaze. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Tell me where we gonna run go. After making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna run go. When them say we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. Answer me now, Mr. Big Man. You know this everybody want to go and go off for it. A simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love and give me shelter, shelter. Simple life.
This is Citi 97.3.
Give me food, give me clothes, give me love and give me shelter, shelter. Yeah, wanna hear me please. This is when you sang me, I sing from the deep. Down in a me heart and me I feel like the weep. Only but thing I go on where the people can't keep, can't sleep. But the burn it and become your selfish speed. You are the one to make life easy, same you are make it harder. After everybody mash up and there is nowhere to scatter. Tell me where we gonna run go. After making our motherland a beat.
All right, so that's the song from Stoneboy. Tell me where we're gonna run go. Time check 10 o'clock. That's all we have time for today's edition of the Citi Breakfast Show. Thank you for listening. City News at 10 with Kalikuda, and then brunch in the city with the one and only Now Oyo.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness, I love that show. I love the show. I love the show. I love the show. Class prefect.
I tell you, class madam.
I tell you. What's in the news?
Well, this is the election bureau. Hello and welcome.